On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Come on.
Yeah.
Aruba, what's
up? Yeah.
Come on.
Therapy.
What you know about it?
Why you sound like Boosie Collins?
Who the fuck is this? Page me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack a Jordan.
Cool out my eye.
We on a delay. Brad to me,
It's my nigga Pop.
Told me he was in the gambling spot. Niggas want to stick me like
Yo, it's Jamie Foxx.
Slow down, love, please.
It's
She'll
Jamie
drop the
Foxx.
caper.
It's Jamie Foxx. Make
What
some
up?
noise right now.
Yeah.
Yo, first of all, I am in Aruba and it is off the chain because DC said so. Foxhole Radio, what's cracking?
other than the crack of your ass.
Yo, it's going down Foxhole 106, Sirius 106, XM 149. We flew all night through the storm. I don't know if anybody flew last night, but we flew through the storm. The engine shut down on me.
You almost didn't make it, right?
The engine shut down on me, and I said, damn, not like this. I got so much I want to do, but we had a great, what do you call a male stewarder?
A gay guy?
Yeah.
The gay guy. The gay dude.
We had a very flamboyant gay stewardess. Moist, who made me feel very comfortable because I was very nervous. Let me paint the picture. Let me get focused. We're flying over here. We're flying through a storm. All of a sudden we hear and then we start smelling smoke. I said, damn, the only thing missing is Buddy Holly music right now.
Wow.
So as we flying, I'm like, damn, we're about to go down. And but luckily I was with some people from Texas on the flight, Tulsa, Oklahoma on the flight, New York City was on the flight, Chi-Town was on the flight, Maryland was on the flight. If I say your city, you make sure know who else was on the flight. Who is St. Louis,
Atlanta,
D.C., L.A., Atlanta, they all on the
Afghanistan.
flight. And listen, and we are scared. We're scared shitless. We are scared shitless. And I'm thinking like, damn, it's all over. Then my stewarder or my stewardman.
Stewardess.
Your prop 8 guy. Your prop 8 guy.
My prop 8 guy says to me, don't you worry about anything.
I'll hold you.
Did he make eye contact with
Yeah,
you?
he did, man. He made me feel very comfortable. And I didn't care about, at that time, I didn't care who loved me at that time. When I was going down, I would have kissed him in the mouth to keep the damn plane up in the air.
Did he put you in his bosom, Fox?
Yeah, he did. But he explained to me that the engine's lost compressions, but the engine is still going. And he consoled me and comforted me.
But what's with the finger?
I heard he was trying to get you drunk too, Jamie.
And then after we got through the clouds, he started bringing me champagne.
He's gonna blame it on the alcohol.
I said, I just feel so comfortable. I usually don't do this. He said, would you like to see the cockpit? Anyway, it's Jamie Foxx. It's Jamie Foxx. Foxhole Radio, Sirius 106. We're in Aruba. Yo, Foxhole, what's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Yo, in the house we got
Claudia Jordan.
In the house we got
OG Poetess.
Smoke weed every day. In the house we got
TDP.
In the house we got.
Yo, it's your boy Speedy on the mic.
What the fuck are you doing?
You a stewardess?
Are you a stewarder? Are you a stewardman?
Don't hate on me, man. Don't hate on me.
And in the house we got the pilot of the plane that I was flying on.
He just forgot me.
I forgot. We got one more
Lewis
person.
and TDP.
And in the house we got.
Well, this is Louis Dix. Hey, Jamie, Nate, way to look out for me.
Fish Dix. That's Fish Dix.
Fish Dix in his mouth.
Fish Dix in your mail.
For all you guys that don't know, Louis Dix hasn't had sex in 3 years, and his wife cheated on him, and we attacked.
Wow.
Way to lay me out there, Claudia.
His wife's in Aruba.
Let me paint the picture for the people in Aruba right now that are looking dumbfounded. We are actually doing our radio show live in Los Angeles, California. So the people that you hear are actually in LA, but this is going all over the world. We're in Australia, we're in Japan, we're in Afghanistan, we're in Iraq. Give it up for your troops right now.
Yeah. We're in
We want to make sure that our troops are being taken care of. We have not forgot about you. On 3, I want everybody to say thank you. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you.
Thank you to our Air Force, our Army, our Navy, our Marines for keeping us safe so we can come to Aruba and party and drink and have a good time and have sex without condoms. Thank you!
Yeah!
Thank you. Shout out to Mark.
Right, y'all ain't with that? Y'all ain't with the last part?
Condom party.
Who's going wrong in Aruba? Who's going wrong in Aruba?
Ladies,
Who's ever went wrong? Who's ever went wrong in Aruba? Who's ever went wrong? Okay, you never had sex without a condom?
Look at all the ugly
Has
people
anybody
out
ever
there.
had sex
Those are the
without a
ones.
condom? Watch, you gotta listen to this. You gotta see the faces.
who wants
If
to
you
go
can see the
wrong?
faces right now in the room, who's ever had? I'm sitting with a group of black women right now.
Come on now.
You've never had sex without a condom.
You know.
Not in Aruba. Oh, we got one. I got one out here. Okay, you've never had sex. Okay, have you ever had sex without a condom? Anybody here?
Ladies.
Anybody?
I know somebody done been a Planned
Everybody
Parenthood.
put
You guys are so nasty.
Who's that big girl?
You
by
guys
the
are the
ribs?
filthiest people I've ever seen in my
You ever
entire
had a
life.
pregnancy scare?
Can we get a shot of penicillin out here? Let's get a shot of penicillin for all these people that have.
Who would go
Who's
wrong?
ever had a sex?
Fox,
Okay.
any
Who would
big
go
girls in
wrong
Fox?
with Jamie? Who would go wrong with Jamie Foxx? Come on, ladies.
Yeah, I got one. That's all I need is one. That's all I need is one. It's all okay. It's all good. And listen, so have you ever had sex without a condom and been watching TV and an AIDS commercial come on? Have you ever done that? Do you stop or do you keep going? Oh, they nasty in Aruba. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio, 106 Sirius XM 149, and the pilot of the plane last night. Last name Mack, first name Johnny, middle name motherfucking. When I see him out, I said, there goes Johnny motherfucking
Mack.
Johnny Mack. What'd you
What up,
say?
Fizzle? I said you need a parachute.
We are live here in Aruba. It is going down. It is Foxhole Radio, XM 149, Sirius 106. We have to make this one important announcement. We talk a lot of shit on XM Radio. We talk a lot of shit on Sirius Radio. But at one point, when Barack Obama...
Stop for the president. He just dumped the whole
Listen, when Barack Obama was 30 points down and nobody knew who he was, Sirius Radio was the first and only radio station on Foxhole Radio to support Barack Obama when nobody knew who he was. We actually went on our radio station and I said, I'm voting for this guy by the name of Barack Obama because he's black.
Right.
And everybody called, like all of the lines were flooded with black people saying, I'm not voting for him just because he's black. Right? I said, well, allow us to introduce you to who he is. And once we did that, he made steps. He finally closed the gap. He won Iowa. Give it up for winning Iowa. And he goes on to win the presidency of the United States. Give it up for your first African. And he's so smooth with it. If there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and if there's anyone out there that you know he pauses when he's trying to get the right word, he'll pause. And anyway,
I think that's from being a former weed smoker.
yeah, it did smoke a little bit. But the thing is that we are making this announcement right now because there is something else that has just happened to our country in America that has brought all of us together. There's a guy by the name of James Young. Does anybody know who that is? James Young.
From Good Times?
He's a pop rocker.
Shit.
He's the first black mayor from Philadelphia, Mississippi.
He is the first black mayor of Philadelphia, Mississippi. Why is that important, Guy Black?
Because Philadelphia, Mississippi is where the Cheney murders happened in the 60s, where they drug and hung a black man and two white men. So they've never had any black power in Philadelphia, Mississippi.
Nice.
Before you clap, you got to understand. Let me paint the picture right now for our Foxhole listeners. Just a few minutes ago, when I was in my hotel grabbing a drink, I'm watching CNN, and this beautiful story comes on. This man is black as tar. This man is the blackest man you have ever seen in your entire life. The reason that is significant because sometimes when we see images like that, we automatically draw the wrong conclusion. I had the channel down, the volume down. I said, what has he done? What did we do this time? Out of my own ignorance. I turned the volume up. The most intelligent man I have ever heard speak in my life. He is the first mayor of a place where there were Confederate flags flying on the outside of the town. It was amazing. And then as I'm watching him, he started to cry. Then I started to cry. And I saw.
And then, your steward came up and hugged you.
As he was tucking in your
You
luggage.
were crying. Your steward came up with some peanuts.
As he was tucking you in late at night.
Said, Jamie, come on now, have another nut.
You know, I'm not going to take this. If I was Will Smith, y'all wouldn't be talking. I'm not going to sit here and let y'all talk about me like that.
Will Smith is
the
a big
lady
star,
dude.
Jamie Foxx. Jamie Foxx. Will Smith is huge.
And you know that pilot threw once said, Jamie, it's time to work out. Let's get your physical. Cough.
All I want to say is this. When you get a chance, go up on CNN.com and get your world rock. This is a monumental moment for us as a country, for us as a world. It's Foxhole Radio. Make some noise right now with Aruba.
And you guys can hit us up at 877-2-106-106 is the number. That's 877-2-106-106.
Now, for everybody that's listening right now, the guys that are actually in the LA studio are guys that actually don't have passports because they have child support,
felonies, no valid ID.
No valid ID.
That's not me.
That's why they're not here.
Payments.
Child support
all of
payments.
the above.
Well, let me paint the picture for you, Speedy. The most beautiful African American sisters you've ever seen sitting next to me. All my chocolate sisters, make some noise right now. We're going to take a break and we coming right back. It's Foxhole Radio, biatch!
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Terrell, Texas, stand up. How you feel right now? Terrell, Texas. Prefix 563-75160. Terrell Tigers, make some noise for them Tigers out there. I hear y'all 4-1. We gonna get it. We gonna go all the way. Listen, I cannot tell you. You can have a seat. I'm gonna take a minute. And I know it's hot out there. I see y'all waving them fans like y'all in church. Hallelujah, this evening it's all right. We in Terrell, Texas. Hallelujah. Good God. Hallelujah. Never knew what they were saying, did you? It was all that man in the church. I was like, y'all be quiet back there. Yeah, Eric, be quiet back there. And the Lord, thank you, Jesus. Hallelujah. My name is Eric Marlon Bishop. I'm from Terrell, Texas. 405 Bradshaw Street. Now Jamie Foxx Way. My phone number was 214-563-3807. I carry Terrell, Texas with me all over the world. I'm going to tell you why. Because there's nothing like this city. When people would ask me, where you from? I could have said Dallas. I could have said Garland. I could have said Greenville. I could have said, well, I never would have said Rockwall. Because you know how that goes. We never did beat them. Dang it. But I say Terrell, Texas, and they didn't know where Terrell, Texas was. And I said, well, it's a population of about 12,240 people. Well, 239 since I'm gone. I said, but one day you'll know my city. One day you'll know my city. I look out into this audience today, and I'm going to name names later on because I see so many people that were instrumental in making me be a young man, making me have discipline, making me have respect for myself, that no matter where I went in the world, I was going to be okay. And the reason that I'm so happy to come back and celebrate in front of you is because there's been a lot of things that I've said about Terrell, and I just want to make sure you understand something about me. It's not a black thing. It's not a white thing. It's not a Hispanic thing. It's a Terrell thing. And I want you to understand that every time I said, you know, I want to be on the front of that newspaper, because I remember playing football right in this stadium, and when you got on front of that newspaper, you felt like something. You cut them things out, and you'd be like, man, I'm the man this week. And so that's why I've always wanted to be known for having love for my city, because I want you to know something, that when you leave a small town like this and you think that it's too small for you to dream big, that's actually not true. Because when I get out there and you get in Hollywood and you get into a world where it's really not real sometimes, you draw back on these same people that are in this audience right here that raised me and told me to do the right thing, no matter what side of the track I was on. If I was on somebody's on the white side of town, they would lump me up and tell my grandmother. If I was on the black side of town, I got out of hand, they would lump me up and tell my grandmother. And I think those are the things that I've carried in my heart up until this moment. I'm absolutely overwhelmed on how many people turned out to see this event, and the reason that it's incredible to me is because no matter how many awards that I've won, the Oscars, the Grammys, or whatever, it really pales in comparison to when you come to your hometown and your hometown people love you, and they felt like you did the right thing, and they felt like they respect you. It's nothing like that. And y'all know I'm going to get emotional, so y'all just hang on, and I'm going to get emotional. I'm going to let it all go at the end of this. I'll just go over my journey. When I started here playing at the Bethlehem Baptist Church, New Hope Baptist Church, and, you know, the different pastors from Reverend McKinley Jackson to, you know, Reverend Wyatt, who taught me. I'll never forget Reverend Wyatt told me one day, he said, boy, don't kill yourself trying to get to heaven. You're going to get there. My music was everything to me. When I would play with Gilbert or play with Arwin Johnson or play with Nana Brown, and we just love music so much. And I said, one of these days I'm going to get out of here and I'm going to try to do some music. I got a chance to play classical piano because my grandmother made sure that Lanita Hodge came down and taught piano lessons to me and everybody else in the city. Gary Johnson played the saxophone. He's out there right now. He's going to come up later on and play a little something for us. I'm lying. But she taught me how to play classical piano. She said that was going to take you a long way. I ended up getting a classical piano scholarship at the United States International University, where it was 81 different countries. Imagine going from a town where it was just blacks, whites, and Mexicans, and now you in 81. I didn't even know where people was from. I had no idea. They said Venezuela. I said, where that is? People meeting from Africa. Where y'all from? Abu Dhabi, man, it was just mind blowing. You know, I said I was going to do music. I wanted to be Lionel Richie. I had a Jerry curl, California curl. I had a California curl, Gil. It was low in the front and long in the back. It looked like a Z28 from the side. Because I wanted to be Lionel Richie, not Lionel. A lot of people say Lionel from the city. I said Lionel Richie. So I had these hopes and dreams, and the next thing you know, I end up being a comedian, and I end up playing one of the most world famous cross-dressers in the world. Hey, for real, though. Word up. So things weren't turning out exactly the way I wanted them to turn out. But I still kept my music in tow. I never forget grabbing my cassette tape, and Teddy Riley from Guy was on the set of In Living Color. I don't know if y'all remember Guy, but They were on the set of In Living Color. Now, I had just started playing the Wanda character, and so Teddy Riley really didn't know who the Wanda character was, but I grabbed my cassette tape because I knew he was on the set, so I'm running to tell him that I do music, but I'm dressed as Wanda. So here I come bearing down with the corset, the heels, the whole nine, and I said, Teddy, I got this music I want you to hear. He said, man, I'm a little uncomfortable right now. But anyway, we go on from there and Live in Color and all the different movies in a given Sunday and all these other movies. But it was a movie where I got a chance to embody someone who was an incredible person. Hey, y'all, tell everybody Ray Charles in town. Hey, you know what? I'm going to make it do what it do, man. Oh, Terrell, it's all right. Terrell, it's all right. Terrell, it's all right. Hey, 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 it's all right. And so after playing the wonderful Ray Charles, we went on to win the Oscar. You did a great thing for me, Terrell, Texas. You gathered together on video camera, and Gilbert, thank you guys for putting that all together. And that meant the most to me that my hometown felt great and they felt proud about what I did. And I share it with you, and I share it with you every day. I'm going to say this, and I'm speaking sort of all over the place, but I got to say the things that come to my mind. As I'm out there today, I'm going to make some mistakes. And I know that you've heard about me making mistakes before, and I'm going to make plenty of them because of the fact I'm human. And sometimes we're going to make mistakes. And being an entertainer now is tough. It's a little tougher. Being a comedian is a little tougher than it used to be years ago because there's camera phones, there's all these different things, and I don't have to bring up that situation. But I'm saying that to say this. All of my successes and all of my failures are always going to come from trying to entertain you. So I just want to let you know that. So when I do make a misstep, don't tear my sign down. Don't tear down Jamie. Maybe put something over for a minute until I get myself together. But I don't want to see how. I knew he wasn't going to make it. Get the screwdriver. I knew he was going to, son of a bitch. I knew he was going to mess up. Get the screwdriver and get this thing off of here. Get the screwdriver, Harold. God damn it. I knew he was going to do it. Damn it. Come on. So bear with me if I make a mistake. I'm still here with you. I'm still from Terrell, because if I lose it all, I'm coming right back here to live with you. So you ain't nothing you ain't getting away from me. So I'm going to be up in here. Look at him and just embarrassing everybody. I see Mr. Johnson out there. I see Gary Johnson and his family. I see Gerald Willie out there. I see Mr. Willie out there. Give me 2 seconds. All right, I'm back. I see Mr. Willie out there. I see Joe Wilson out there. I see Nina Brown, Nina Bates. Now, when I go through things, even if it's good or if it's bad, Nana always calls me. You know that wasn't right. You know what the Lord would say about that. And they make great points, because when I'm out there in Hollywood, sometimes you can forget. You can forget so easily. And this is to the young kids out there. You can forget so easily, and you think that you did it all by yourself. You think that all of that energy and all that great talent and all of the things you do came from you. Nina would call me and say, you know, God has something to do with that. Gilbert would call me and say, boy, don't forget where you came from. You know, God has something to do with that. I was looking at my manager Marcus King. Shout out to Marcus King and Jamie King. And the other day, not too long ago, I looked at him. I said, Marcus, we got to thank God right now. I said, because we were going through some things that was really, really great and fantastic for us. And I said, and we never really talked about religion a whole lot with my management. But I said, you know what? This is a moment for us to really be humble and thank somebody. And we thank God. And I just want to thank you for keeping that instilled in me. I see Jamie King out there. I see my daughter Corinne out there. Shout out to you, Corinne. It's her second time in Terrell, Texas. First time we came in, she said, Dad, they spelled congratulations wrong. They had a little sign coming up when we was coming in. It said, congratulations. I said, baby, that's just Terrell. Don't you worry about that. I see my biological father here. Give it up for him right now. We got to get together and get our thing together. Everybody knows I was adopted and raised by my grandparents, but I want to thank you for being the seed, for planting the seed, for doing what you do best. I don't know what else to say. I mean, he made it happen. You know what I'm saying? I see Chris Barron in the house. I see Chris Barron, who stays with me. Chris Barron lives with me. He's my best friend, and he lives with me. You know why he lives with me? Because he fell on bad times with his health. And I'm not going to get political, but you know we talk all the time about health care. And if I wasn't Jamie Foxx, you may not be here today. And the reason being because his bill was $89,000 just a few months ago when I thought I was going to lose you. I'm going to get it together. You can't cry because if you cry, I'm going to let it go. I see Shireen Spencer calls me all the time about her kids. I say, yeah, I got to give you that money for those kids because my sister right here also has Down syndrome. Deandra Dixon in the house. Graduate of Terrell High School. Stand up and wave your ponytail, girl. Wave your ponytail. Wave your ponytail. Wave your ponytail. Thank you, Jesus. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. I see my biological mother out there. I see Louise Annette. I love you. I love you more than we talk about. My mother and I are getting it together. And that's for everybody out there who thinks that it's not worth keeping your family close together. It's worth it because it's the only family you got. I don't care if it's bad family, good family. It's the only family you got. My mother, and I know that she feels it because my mother came to visit me for Christmas, this past Christmas, and she hadn't left. And I know that's because it's time for us to get together and stay together and love each other and share this. I see my father, George Dixon, out there, who also lives with me. He had a situation in his life. He wrote a book about it where he fell on some hard times, and I can say this. He fell on some hard times. He coached Lincoln High School for 19 years, and he fell on some hard times, and it had something to do with having to go to mandatory college for a few years. But I said, if you go to that mandatory college, and when you come out of that mandatory college, I'll save your life. You can stay with me, and we can kick it and have a great time. And he's been with me since he got out. He wrote a dynamic book, and that's for all of you kids and all of you grown-ups out there that even though you make a mistake, you can sweep yourself off, get yourself back together, put your hand in God's hand, and you'll be all right. I got to talk about my sister. I'm going to talk about my little sister, Deidre Dixon, who grew up South Dallas, sunny South Dallas in the hood, straight from the hood, couldn't leave the hood alone. I'll never forget her coming to my house when she was 15 or 16, and she had all kinds of colors in her hair. And I said, you're going to go wash all that out your head. And she did, and I took her down. I said, I want to show you how your brother lives. And I took her to Beverly Hills. I said, you from the hood, but this is what you can have. You can have all of this if you just release all of that anger and let that love flow through you. And it was tough. Funny, though, she was riding through Beverly Hills, and she saw the Hasidic Jews. And they all had the hats on and everything. She said, ooh, that's so cute. They all look like Abraham Lincoln. I said, no. I said, we got a long way to go. But I took my sister in with me, and I said, listen, you're just not going to sit up in my house and not work. You're going to get out there and work. So she got a job at Ross. We living in $1 million home, and right down the street was Ross, and I make her walk down to Ross and go to work, and then I would watch her little tail to make sure she got there. And you know what? She wasn't even going there. She was getting in a car and taking off. I said, what is going on? And then finally I said, you know what? I'm going to put you in hair school. So she really enjoyed the hair school, and she didn't know that I knew that she had stopped working at Ross. But you know what she was doing? She had got a job at Supercuts behind my back because she liked to do hair. She wanted to do what she wanted to do. She was always doing hair in the hood, and now she wanted to make it count. She said, big bro, I'm working in Supercuts. I said, I knew something was going on because I've been watching your little tail. And then the next thing you know, she gets her first job on Ray Charles. She did all of the hair in that movie, the background hair that you saw. This young kid from the hood, this chocolate little sister who said, because I'm chocolate and I'm tiny and I'm small and I can't make it, she is now having to pay a lot of taxes because she makes a lot of money. I love you more than anything in this entire world. When we get in that bathroom together and we talk to each other, you talk to me like no one else talks to me. You're my rock. I will fight the whole world for you. I love you. You know how it is. Annalise, I love you. I'm going to wrap it up. I see you, Nadine. I see you, Francis Anderson from Johannesburg. From Joburg, I see you, who taught me, you know, you can get beyond. You can get beyond. And I've actually gone to South Africa. I'm going to end by saying this. Taurus Thomas, I see you. The Autreys, the Johnsons, the Willies, the Furloughs, Browns, Wells, Nickersons, Brumsfield, everybody. Listen, Terrell, I absolutely love you. I'm going to say this. Marky Lois Talley, I never get a chance to talk about my grandfather. My grandfather was 80 years old when he came to pick me up from practice. That night he passed away. He had $2 in his pocket, but you know he would have picked us up, Gil, from anywhere at any time, and he would have gave me that money if I needed a Snicker or a Coke or something, like whatever I needed. Would take me to football practice. You guys out there, Terrell Tigers, man, don't me and Gilbert and Reggie, we talk about it now, how we wish we would have done some things differently. So when you're out there on this field, man, try to think ahead. Try to be the best you could be. From now on, any games, we're not losing no games. Terrell Tigers, stand up. We're going all the way, baby. All the way. Ken Shea Ross, I see you over there. I see you, Ken Shea. You got them together, huh? You got them together. Red, ain't he? Oh, boy, don't let me get me started, boy. I'll come back out here. I can still play. You see, I'm still slim. My grandfather was incredible. Last but not least, and you know this, my grandmother did everything for me. Estelle Marie Talley, she laid it down every single day so I could have what I have today. I know that they're looking down on us right now and going, my God, what a wonderful day. I knew that Terrell was a great place to raise my child. That's my grandmother. And then you hear her pop some champagne or something. I don't know what was going on, but she was that type of woman. And everybody out here knows because she raised half of the people out here. She had her own nursery school for 30-some-odd years, and she raised all of us. I miss her dearly, but I carry her with me everywhere I go. I want to thank everybody involved today. Briefly, I want to thank everybody. Governor Rick Perry, thank you so much. You cool. I didn't know you was that cool. You Republican? I didn't think Republicans was that cool. You kind of cool, bro. I'm just kidding. I see you out there. That's my Republican friends out there. But it's no Republicans and no Democrats today. It's all Texas. It's all Terrell, Texas. T-Town, stand up. Bob Dole. Did I get it right? Republican too. Great. All right. Let me move on. No, I'm just kidding you, man. It's all good. It's all good. Mayor Richards, thank you so much for our talk that we had. Betty Brown, Tori Edwards, Sarah for putting everything together, Bob Huggins from the Film Commission, Shelley Smith, thank you for the sculpture. Another bright star from Terrell, Texas, who has always been competitive and always looked great and always competed on a high level, Olympics, Cynthia Rhodes, Patterson, absolutely wonderful, and we have to have a Cynthia Rhodes day one day, you know. I thank everybody else. I want to thank Gilbert Willie from the bottom of my heart, man. You are the best friend a person could ever have. You started this. You made this happen, and you said, we got to do something. And I know it was tough, man, and I want to thank you for that. There's nothing that I won't do for you, nothing that I won't do. You know I love you no matter what. So that's it. I hope I hadn't forgotten anybody. This has been an absolute wonderful time. Kristen, everybody. My next movie, it'll be out on October 16th. I hope you go check it out. It's called Law Abiding Citizen. I see you, Maria Willie. I see you, Miss Washington, Yvette. And also, there's another movie that we showed on BET where Shanae and Wanda get together. So we're going to do that. It's going to come out next year. Make sure you check that out. My name is Eric Marlon Bishop. I love you. Thank you, Terrell.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Mine is 100. Yo, we back. We got some special guests. Besides Betty Brown, we got some very beautiful and lovely ladies who I'm going to personally pay for their divorce lawyers. I'm trying to break these motherfuckers up as we speak. We got the beautiful, talented Kandi in the house from Atlanta Housewives. Make some noise for Kandi.
Formerly of Mixtape.
Kandi's on Atlanta Housewives?
Future 6 baby mamas right in the house. Hey, y'all see the goddamn show just like I did. She like digging with a lot of kids. I got action. And we got oh my God, great friend of mine with a great caramel skin, all her real hair, except down below. Give it up for my girl, Lisa. What up?
Welcome to the show. Are you sure
We
you
used to
wanna
drink
be
together,
here?
Lisa. Don't act like that.
God.
We used to party and drink together in L.A. You know how it is.
we did.
Johnny, did you try to hit it?
I did.
You hit that, John?
I did too.
I did try to hit her.
But who wouldn't try to hit it? Look, she's very beautiful.
She's beautiful.
Let's just keep it real.
I'm still trying to wait. I'm waiting for her standard to
keep
get a
a
little
bottle-
lower.
Jamie, he didn't try to hit
Wait
He
for
didn't
the,
try to hit.
I'm waiting for the fall
If he
off.
didn't try to hit it, he's gay.
Yeah.
Because there's no way I would let you get out of the catacombs of my clincher.
You ain't lying.
Out of the what again?
Nigga, I would,
sleep
nigga,
on
I
this?
would, ooh.
Huh?
How you sleep on this?
I didn't. We have a very friendly friendship.
Why are you stuttering? What's up?
And
They're
friends
great
don't let friends sleep alone, Lisa. Remember that.
Jamie and I
If
go
you a
way
friend-
back.
We
These
go
are my
way
friends.
back.
All of them are-
That's what we always
I
say.
go way back when I didn't have a resume.
Oh.
And at that time, and when I wasn't hot, I wasn't that cute. As I get hotter, I get cuter for some reason. It's the truth.
Yeah, that's
Anytime
true.
you hot, you
Right.
look better. Think
Right.
about it.
True.
Right.
Because when motherfuckers is hot, they look great. And then when
Right.
they burn up, you be like, damn, that motherfucker.
Yeah, that's true.
Fell off.
You start noticing their features.
Shit, this nigga's teeth. I never forget this girl when I wasn't hot. I didn't have a resume. And this girl, there were two good friends of mine, and they were strippers from Seattle, actually.
Wow.
And I'll tell the rest of the story later.
Nah, tell it right now,
Oh my
nigga.
God.
No, I'll tell you
You've been
about it.
gone
We don't want to ruin their time.
No,
I'm going
you
to tell
know, we
that.
can say
I'm going to
what you
tell
want
that
to
story, but we're going to get into Lisa Wu. We're going
Well,
to get into
Kandi,
Just like Kandi, I can feel it when you walk. Even when you talk, it takes over me. Just like Kandi. Ow.
Well, Kandi, you're in a very tough situation right now. I just saw the show. I've been watching the show.
Okay,
And,
it's on now. Watch it, Johnny.
You dating a dude that was promiscuous in the past. He got 4, 5, 6. Baby, my right up there with Speedy.
Hey, watch
You know,
your mouth.
tell us about your development on the show and about your relationship with your mom. She don't want you to get married to this dude.
Yeah, my mom, everybody knows my mom feel real strong about that. She don't want me to marry AJ. And AJ, you know, he has 6
AJ?
kids.
The man whore.
Oh, okay.
Why you call him a man whore? He's not a
AJ can slang it is what's going on. I think AJ can pound the powder. That's what's going on.
I thought the nigga was a sharecropper.
But he's
AJ must be pounding them hips.
Don't you got a lot of kids? Wait, oh, no.
Hey, he must be a. Hey, he must be a duh-duh-duh.
What is that, Fox?
You know what a duh-duh-duh is?
Oh, what's a da-da-da?
I call it matches music.
That's what AJ is doing.
Okay.
Hey, fellas, don't forget that. Put that on your shit. I'll
that
do
on
that.
there.
Duh-duh-duh.
So
Just
what
ask a
kind
girl
of
in the
baby
club.
mama
You want a
you can
duh-duh-duh?
make it.
What's that?
So Lisa, tell us about your personality and your character on your Atlanta Housewives show.
We fight.
Yeah.
You're the only Lisa up here, but you know.
I'm saying.
You gotta get close on that mic like to say.
You can't have beauty and brains. But keep going.
Johnny.
I said Lisa. She said who me?
You know what?
Hey,
You know
all my
what?
fellas, that back me up. I don't want no
Johnny,
girl.
I'm
Johnny
gonna
Mack,
kick you
you'll
in
never
your
get the
I don't want
pussy
no
like
girl
that.
that small. I want her just small enough to pull her pants down. That's all I want.
It's the truth. Johnny Mack, I'm not going to sit here and let you talk about these beautiful women like this. That's bullshit, Johnny
I want a
Mack.
girl that don't even know what pre-cum is. She's like, what is this on my hand?
Well, then you better leave Atlanta.
Johnny Mack, I'm not going to sit here and let you disrespect all these peaches.
Why, Fox? I want a girl that flunked homeschool, nigga. That's what I'm trying to go out with. I want a bitch that dropped out in the living room. That's what I need.
Johnny Mack.
You don't want nobody to believe in
That's a bit
themselves,
much,
John?
I don't want nobody smarter.
He's a
How
bit
you be
much.
smarter than me and my GED is an investigation and you got a master's? We can't get. That's why I like LA girls.
Why?
There are a lot of dummies out
Nigga,
there.
come on, Fox.
There's not
Why
a
you going
lot.
to put me in
You
this
know
shit?
LA girls is not that bright, nigga.
There's a lot
I know it's a
of-
gang of
hey,
gold
hey,
diggers,
hold
but
on.
I got some fool's gold, nigga. I
I
spray paint my
object,
gold
Claudia.
every
I got-
night.
Not all of them, Johnny Mack.
Claudia, you know
Well,
you
I
ain't
am
that
from the
bright.
East Coast, so I don't really give a fuck
Why you
about
trying to
these
say-
bitches, but I'm just saying.
Hey, and I'm from the Bay Area, so.
Same thing.
Claudia, you took a home pregnancy test and flunked it.
You're right, twice.
Oh, they got
I'm
jokes up
just
here. I
serious.
gotta get my game.
Claudia,
up.
I'm
They
just
got
serious.
jokes. Like, anyway,
Lisa
my-
will let me conduct this
Okay,
interview
Lisa.
because
Please do,
Johnny
Jamie.
motherfucking
Jamie,
Mack is
Jamie,
living up to his
I'm gonna
name.
hit
Not
him
all
in
this
his-
beautiful
Lisa, let me
shit.
ask you this. Now, I met you years ago. You also produced a movie.
I did.
And so this young lady
Wow.
is not just beautiful and talented. And I mean, not just beautiful, but she's talented. She's smart.
Stab,
She's
Jamie.
and the thing is that she's a person who's moving in a direction. She knows what she wants.
Right.
Talk about how they started the show Atlanta Housewives. How did that even come about?
You know, there was a girl that knew Nene. And so actually she was one of the housewives and she
Yes.
got booted out.
So you
Kicked her out.
So
Man,
no,
that's
I
fucked
didn't-
up,
I didn't-
Lisa.
I didn't-
Jesus Christ.
I told you.
I'll take it from here, bitch.
I told
She started and y'all kicked her
So
out?
you used.
There was a girl that knew Nene, and she's like, okay, you know, I know this girl. She's great. And they saw Nene.
Was she not as pretty?
Nene's over the top.
She was ugly?
Just say she
That's
was
what it was.
shit.
Just be
Just
honest.
say she was
No,
ugly.
she was nice looking.
Why did your voice go up like that?
Yeah, she's lying. She's lying.
That's when you know they lying right there.
I didn't really know her. So then all the girls knew each other. Really, for real. Nene, like, gave Sheree's name and had to vouch for her. She gave Kim's name and Deshaun's name.
Sheree's the girl that just got divorced and lost her home.
Damn, Johnny.
Because they always put her on media takeover. They always put her on blast.
Yeah, I mean, damn, I was evicted last week. Can you guys send me some saltine crackers or
Well,
something?
I do have a hammock you can lay in.
Well,
You
A
can
hammock.
get back on your feet.
Well, let me ask you this. For a lot of people out there in television, I mean, out there in just the
Radio,
regular
baby.
world, when we watch TV, we seem to think that there's a lot of money being spent or that you guys are making a whole lot of money. Talk about the fact that, losing your home. I mean, how did that happen?
Yeah,
And how does that impact the show?
How does it impact the show? Let's see. As far as me, my husband actually is not playing in the league anymore, so we wanted to downgrade. Did you say,
I didn't say nothing.
Who said,
Divorce time. Oh, sorry.
I didn't say that.
Well, I'm just saying, Lisa, you
Leave
can't.
now.
Hey, Lisa Wu, you gotta stay hot.
Give it up for the practice squad.
Motherfucker can't be playing in Canada and shit. I can't be playing for the Argonauts.
Nigga
and shit.
playing in
That ain't fly. nigga.
NFL Europe and shit.
NFL Europe, nigga. NFL Mexico.
All right.
This nigga,
Get the fuck in the knee, too.
nigga playing football and soccer shit. Fuck. He playing 3-on-3 football. This nigga playing football and soccer shoes.
Canadian cannonballs.
We'll talk about the divorce later, but go on now with
Okay.
how does it impact the show?
I know a good divorce
got to leave that
Damn
nigga.
it. Like, if you let me talk, I'm going to do it. Damn, he won't let me talk, right? What's up with that?
Why's your voice so high? What happened?
We ain't shit. That's our
That's
motto.
why he
You know
leaving
that.
you right there. That
You
voice.
can't look back. It's gonna draw your shit down.
Yeah.
It's gonna make
Let that
Okay, you
nigga
guys,
go. Let
okay,
him go.
listen.
You
so
just
we
said he ain't in
decided
the
to
league no more.
downgrade. That's
Okay.
a smart thing, right? Why should anybody
Right.
live the way that others think they should be living? First of all, okay? So we still had a
Shut.
house that we've owned for 5 years, and it's still 1.9. It's on 10 acres. I mean, it's a downgrade by whose standards?
Oh
Is it
shit!
an apartment?
But no, we didn't say that. You said
Watch
you
out, motherfucker!
downgraded.
10
No, what
acres,
I'm
nigga,
saying
a pond, nigga, a lake, nigga
Yeah,
with
but you
fish.
It
clown
does
them
have
10
its
acres.
own lake.
Recognize, motherfucker.
Actually,
Shit.
it does have its own lake, but
It's
see how
built
God
on the
is?
collard
You see what I'm
greens.
saying? I was in St.
There you go.
Marlowe. You know what I'm
1.9
saying?
million Atlanta.
Hold on,
You
let
get
her
a
talk,
lot
let
of
her
property
talk.
for that.
Let her
You
talk.
get
I have 10
a
acres.
lot.
Let her
Right.
talk, shit.
So what I'm saying, we wanted to downgrade. We had already moved like 3-4 months ago. And so we were like, we're going to put a renter in here until the market comes back. I'm a real estate broker, so I was like, let's get an appraiser on this. The house was like $1.5 million under, right? So then I'm like, okay, I called the bank, was like, you need to restructure this. They got bailed out by the government, first of all, okay, by the stimulus plan, and I paid millions in taxes every single year, so that means I'm making a lot of money.
You did. Your
You
husband
need to hire
did.
Wesley Snipes
sweetheart,
so you
me
don't have
too.
to pay taxes.
Your husband paid the
No,
million.
sweetheart, you ain't seen my finances either, Lev.
When he caught the football.
He messing with the Atlanta
Oh.
Housewives. He forgot where he at, right?
She told your
She
ass.
told Speedy.
Okay.
Oh, Speedy.
She said her salary is higher than your calorie
How much
count.
you make, boys? Don't be playing with me.
No, you have your own. You make your own money. What do you?
I
on
do
tour.
make
Shit.
my own money. I'm a writer. I do a lot of appearances.
That's what
I
I'm
speak
saying.
at
So you
churches.
gotta
I speak
drop
at
it.
colleges. I mean, people
nigga
pay
ain't
me
bringing nothing to the
$7,500,
table.
$10,000 to speak. I
So
mean,
what is he
you know.
doing? Going to practices, watching other dudes play?
No. Actually, he's
He's
about
coaching
to
a
come
junior
and
high.
This nigga
Jamie,
playing
I'm gonna kick you
an
in your knee
intramural
too.
flag league.
Yeah, they hating because they saw my husband because he's
Oh, we
fine,
did?
right? That's what I'm saying. They
I haven't
hating.
seen him.
Why am I
Why we
hating?
were
Hey.
good looking?
Oh, he's
I
fine.
haven't
Where's
seen
he
him. He's
at?
good looking.
I don't
What's his 40
I
time?
don't hate on good looking.
hate on
I think he's
dudes
great.
that's making it.
You think it's
I wish
great?
I could look like Boris.
I do too.
There
I'm gonna
you
look like
are
him.
right there.
If
Oh,
I
it's
look,
in
but
the
if I
toe.
did
love
look like
them. They're
Boris,
so
I
cool.
wouldn't have any fluid in my body at all. I'd just be walking around like this the whole time.
You know what? That is
I'll
good
fuck everything. I would fuck everything,
that-
everybody. I'll fuck
it's
everybody.
foolishness.
I think you need
Dudes,
a-
girls, everybody.
A sperm
fuck.
IV.
Everybody get fucked. I just see everybody.
Okay,
get
that's
fucked.
a bit much.
Too bad. I have to shit. I have to
Shoot
let
on
everybody know how
everybody.
this feels.
Oh my God.
Shit, I had to fuck
That's
everything.
why I'm
If I
saying-
look like
You
Boris,
deal
I
with
fuck everything. It ain't no.
Can
I
I-
fuck the trees, birds, and stop flying.
That's sad.
So Jamie.
No, you know what? We just
If I
saw.
did, if I
You
was
ever
that
had some
good looking,
hummingbird
We
pussy?
just saw District 9, and supposedly he had messed with an alien. You probably would.
I hit an alien.
That movie wasn't shit.
You gotta
I
see.
like that movie.
But listen,
That
first
movie
of all,
was-
Lisa,
Jamie's
I
resume.
want to commend you
That's my man
for
right there. He
for
created
doing what you're
everything
doing
I
and
said.
putting the things in perspective. And I know what you mean, because what happens is that the
Motherfuckers ain't
media and
gonna
everything
make
like that tries to to make bad out of everything. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm glad that you explained it. I haven't seen your husband. I don't know what he looks like, but I'm glad you guys are together. And
I wanted to also add that the Atlanta Housewives.
I agree with you, Fox. I love when it go bad.
You guys had the highest ratings out of all the Housewives.
Out of all Bravo, we're the #1 show on Bravo.
Right, and you guys were the first show.
Thank you guys.
Give it up.
To reach 2 million listeners on Bravo. So big ups to you guys. Thank you.
Who could imagine? Sisters married rich dudes and people watched it.
You know what? That's foul because I've always been working, just like Jamie said.
But I'm gonna say this: if you are good looking, you are supposed to be with somebody rich.
That's true.
And Speedy.
Fuck it. Let me tell y'all ladies
but
right
if you're
now.
not, work your ass off.
Quit letting these broke niggas get by. If
That's
you look
right.
great, get with somebody that's got some money and can take care of you. If you look good, you're supposed to be with somebody hot. Fuck
That's
that
right.
bullshit.
But what if
it wouldn't look right for you to be walking around with a nigga with UPS. No disrespect. It wouldn't look right for you.
But what if you hit a slump?
You driving and this nigga riding? You need to be with somebody. Listen, this is the way it is. And there's no such thing as a gold digger. Let me break it down for you.
Break it
the
down,
first thing. Women look to men to procreate. Guys look at women about ass and tits. I'll drive through the drive-through of fucking Chick-fil-A and be like, damn, them bitch motherfucking probably has the pants off the chain. Because we dogs, we don't give a shit. But women, at a certain age, you look to a man to procreate. You look, can this man take care of me? Can he help me with my kids? Can he give me security? That's what you're supposed to have. Don't let these ugly motherfuckers
That's what I'm saying.
And
Fat
broke
motherfuckers
tell you what
fucking
to
it
do.
up for me.
If you're beautiful, ladies, you're supposed to have somebody
You goddamn
that
right.
is rich.
I'm a rich nigga. Johnny Mack.
Yeah.
I'm a rich nigga.
Now, if you're ugly, goddamn it, you on your own.
But Jamie,
Get your ugly ass out there and get you a job now. And you have a great personality.
I learned how to play the piano or something.
Shit, learn how to sing or something. Or do
motherfucker.
macrame or something or shit. Split atoms or something.
And have an ugly attitude. Don't be ugly with a pretty attitude.
I believe that though.
Jamie, but
I believe Claudia.
a man that has all that going on, he should have a woman that like.
No. Listen. I understand that, and I appreciate the woman that wants to be independent and confident. But at the same time, a man wants to provide for a woman. That's
right.
what we're supposed to do.
That's
what we want to provide. So when a girl is saying all the gold, it may be some of that, but at the same time, we know what time it is.
Yeah, that's why we make the gold.
I know sometimes I'll be with some fly babe, good looking babe. I ain't supposed to be with her, but I'm hot. I'm hot. And when I fall off, I tell her, I say, I'm falling off. You may want to go find somebody else right now. The movie didn't open like it was supposed to. Go find another motherfucker. But when I rise back up to the top, bitch, get ready.
You do it still too, bitch.
That's how I am.
You can step up.
As long as I'm hot, I'm supposed to have a fine babe on my arm.
You goddamn right.
And when I ain't shit, when Stealth come out, goddamn it, fuck it. It is what it is.
Hey, I'm a
But
roll
if
with
it's
you.
hot, nigga, we got to roll.
Stealth Kingdom.
I love when you do a movie, Fox. Fuck that. I love when your movies come out.
Every movie you do, Jamie.
Hey,
I do.
hey,
I love all your movies,
but
nigga.
I keep it
My
real,
bitch
though.
count goes sky high when you famous.
At one point, this girl looked at me and said, "Oh my God, you're gorgeous." I said, "Oh yeah, you must have just seen Ray or some shit." There ain't no fucking way. Look at this.
Gorgeous ain't no
Look
you.
at this right here. This is gorgeous to you.
No, she said gargoyle. You thought she
But
said
when I'm
gorgeous.
hot though, I can walk right in the room with Burress and not feel no goddamn pain.
You goddamn right, Fox.
But when I ain't, I let Burress walk on through them. And no, you go ahead on, nigga. It ain't
You don't
right.
even speak to the nigga.
Shit ain't right now.
Nigga, don't
Let me get
text
my
me.
shit right.
But it's difficult for the ladies
I
that
never
are
forget.
doing
I saw
well.
this. This is before Burress got married, though. This is before Burress
Burress
got
is
married.
married?
He's married.
He's married to beautiful Nicole. Where she
Listen,
is.
When did this happen?
I walked up to a club, and this is another thing too.
I'ma hate on
when we ugly like me, Johnny Mack.
Hey! I like to call it beauty challenge.
I ain't ugly, nigga. Fuck you.
Like
Speedy,
Burress
you
was
all ugly.
apologizing because he was good looking. Like this girl sat at him at the Laker game. There was a girl sitting next to him, and then she was sitting next to a director who had brought the girl to the game. You know, he did his LA shit. I'm directing a movie.
This is during the championship season.
Yeah, I'm directing a movie. If you want to be in my movie,
Come on.
And he's an ugly motherfucker. And if you want to be in my movie, come with me to the game. So the girl was like, fuck it, okay, I'll come. You ugly, but maybe you are hot. So she comes. So she's sitting. Imagine this nigga's luck. He finally get the tickets, get her to the game and shit. It's all fly. He sit there, and Burress is sitting right next to her.
Wow.
And she just got to L.A.
He lost that bitch doing the national anthem.
Uh-oh.
And so she was looking at Burress like, God damn. And the dude was like, you want some you want some food? And then he trying to act, cause she talking to Burress the whole time. So he trying to act like he on the phone. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Hilarious. Oh, Morocco mole looking nigga.
Hell yeah. But then the night ensues. I'm headed to the it was Las Palmas at the time.
Oh yeah. I was successful.
So I'm
in that
headed
club.
to Las Palmas, and you know what I'm saying? And I got my shit together. I'm hot. I'm bubbling. Shit is coming up. So I roll up. I'm comfortable.
Yeah.
I see Burress and all these ugly motherfuckers around her. You wrong, man. You shouldn't have done that to that dude. You wrong.
All the ugly niggas.
All the ugly niggas. I said, hey, man, what happened? Oh, man, well, this girl, you know, she just, you know.
Do it
she
again.
Wanted this girl.
How did his voice get like that? What happened?
Burress, I'm doing a bad impersonation of it. But anyway, the girl wanted to dance with him at the club, and he ended up, you know, with
fucking the babe.
And she was beautiful. He was good looking. It was supposed to happen.
So Claudia, how did that night end, Claudia?
It wasn't
Hilarious.
I've never touched Burress.
I'm just serious.
But all I'm telling you is this. Lisa Wu, Kandi, keep doing what you're doing. Don't let nobody say you're a gold digger, because you're not a gold digger. You do your thing. And when people are poetess, the same way. All of you beautiful women, all of y'all keep doing your thing and keep putting pressure on us. So we have to do the right thing. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio. What's cracking? In the house we got
Claudia Jordan.
In the house we got
Lisa Wu Hartwell.
In the house we got
Yo, it's your boy Speedy on the
Nigga, you are not sexy. In the house we got
OG Poetess.
Smoke weed every day.
In the house we got
Candy Girl.
In the house we got Johnny motherfucking Mack.
Suck some
Can
pump.
I ask Kandi?
Suck some pump.
Listen, right now, I just want to be honest and say this, is that I've been coming to Atlanta now for off and on 20 years.
Yeah.
Hey,
20
Did you
years.
get into an altercation before your resume was tight? I heard you got into an altercation out here and into some body slamming and shit. What happened? Who'd you fight? Got into a fight at the club. What happened?
Yeah, it went down. This is before I had This is before I had my status.
This is before what?
It's when I was coming down and performing at the Comedy Act Theater, and I went to some club out here.
I remember that.
And I had enough money to order me the shrimp plate. Let me get some shrimp. Because at that time, you know, if you had shrimp and linen, you was doing some shit.
Wow. No draw.
Y'all know what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. If you had a linen
Shrimp
outfit,
and
nigga,
linen?
you could order some shrimp, nigga, and some white Zinfandel, nigga. You was a motherfucker at the time. White Zinfandel, nigga. Back in the day, nigga, I ordered my little broad there some white Zinf. Get her a glass of the Zinf, and I'll have the shrimp there and throw some extra shrimp on that motherfucker, right?
Wow.
But when the lady came with my shrimp, for some reason she was busy. If the club was kind of busy, so she was beefing with somebody, and she threw my plate down, and two of my shrimp
Nigga.
fell on the table.
2 out of 3.
Now, I don't think you understand. I only had 6 fucking shrimp, and I'm busted right here in the pocket. So I'm like, fuck, you don't understand what you just did to me. I'm hungry as fuck. My 2 fucking shrimp is laid out like a plane crash. And shit. You ever see like a plane crash when the shit is all just stressed? I said, God damn, my fucking shrimp just crashed. So I said, damn. So as she walked off, I'm like, damn,
Bitch.
drop my motherfucking. I'm on this and shit. I'm like this.
5 seconds. 5 seconds.
The fucking security guard. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Hell no. You ain't gonna talk like that up in here. I said, what the fuck is you talking about? No, I seen what you mouthed. What you what? The nigga seen what I mouthed. Like the nigga was way over there, and I went, oh, hell no, nigga, no, nigga. I said, what the fuck is that? And then the nigga just grabbed me, and the nigga was huge. So he grabbed me, but I could slang him, so shit, he grabbed me. I said, well, it's on you now. Walk up. So now the shit is a melee, and me and this motherfucker's here like this here and shit. It's a brouhaha, and then I look back, nigga, when I tell you, you remember, what's the motherfucking movie, with Jada Pinkett and all that, and Lawrence Fishburne?
Matrix.
Nigga was like, everybody was turning into security guards.
Nigga, that's hysterical.
Mr. Anderson. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, was motherfuckers coming down from the scenes. I said, shit, it ain't gonna work out in my favor. When I say them motherfuckers folded me up like the American flag, nigga.
Oh, say, can you?
I'm like, God damn. So then the motherfucker kicked They old-fashioned. Remember the saloon? Remember when they throw the people out the saloon in the top? They threw me out the motherfucking club like the OK Corral, nigga. So I'm rolling and shit. I'm rolling. As I'm rolling, all of a sudden I hit something and I look down and I see the shiniest motherfucking patent leather black boots. I said, this ain't gonna turn out. and when I looked up, it was a black police officer from Atlanta. Yo motherfucking ass out here throwing all that shit. He was going in on me. He picked me up. He was sort of thrashing me a little bit. So as he was thrashing me, there was a white cop there going like, nigger. So I was like, I made a mistake. I said, so you showing up for the white?
The folding began.
The folding began. So I ended up going to jail.
Yeah, you was in jail.
Shit, I went to jail.
How long ago was this, Jamie?
This I heard Wanda bailed you out.
But I ended up in jail, and this is when I found out they don't play down here in Atlanta. When they put your ass in jail, and you know how you thinking it wasn't your fault. So I go in, I said, what's going on? When that big door closed behind you, and then that other motherfucker open.
Whoa, man.
Nigga.
Nobody.
Get up against the wall, put your shoes on. I said, man, can I? Motherfucker, I said, take your goddamn shoes off.
You asshole nigga, man. Nigga. You gotta do that on stage.
I said, God damn, what did I do? You better shut your ass up, nigga.
They didn't know you was a comedian.
Nigga, they knew one of the dudes knew that I was a comedian because he would go, hey man, that's jokes right there, dog. What up, man? How you get in here? That's jokes. I said, man, what, man? Help me, dog. No, it's the weekend. We can't help you till Monday.
Hold on, Fox.
Do the shoe. You knock my jokes.
Do the shoe part again when he tell you take your shoes.
Hey man, take your shoes off and get up against the wall. Man, get your Get your motherfucking shoes off, nigga. I ain't playing with you. Fuck you think this is?
Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe.
Juice down, nigga. When I went to
juice down.
Y'all know what juice down means?
No, what does it mean? Break it down.
Well, they don't have no water. They have one pitcher of juice, and you got to ask somebody down there, juice down. And you got to hope he send the juice. He might hold on to that motherfucker. You might not get nothing.
And if you don't pass that motherfucking juice,
they gonna get that ass.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Yo, it's Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio, Sirius 106, XM 149. Listen, let me get focused right now. Every once in a while, the heavens open up. They shine down on Foxhole Radio. This is a moment on November 13th, Friday the 13th. The heavens are opening up because we have on our radio show the blessed, the one, the only. This woman is going to make you grow 2 inches when you hear her voice. So get ready, Foxhole listeners. None other than Miss Oprah Winfrey.
I don't know about the growing 2 inches.
Oh, we would definitely grow 2 inches. How are you doing?
I'm really great. I'm busy,
I know
shows
you're busy.
and all that stuff. But for you, I will stop, take the time, and make a phone call to the Foxhole.
How great, how absolutely incredible is that? Listen, I know your time is precious because your time is your money, but I want to get right.
Hey, key word, precious.
Precious, right?
Right.
I want to get, first of all, congratulations on what Precious is doing. And for those listeners who don't know what I'm talking about, you're living under a rock. Precious right now is breaking records at the movie box office. Opened up in limited theaters. I believe now it's opening up in more theaters today.
Yes, yes, today. It opens in Dallas and Houston, Philadelphia, San Francisco, D.C., and we're really glad about that.
Wow. First of all, let me ask you this. I went to the premiere. The premiere was absolutely incredible. How did you get involved with this movie?
I saw the movie. Actually, Lee Daniels had sent the movie, the director had sent the movie to me last year. Yes. And it was one little raggedy DVD. It's just little, really. Talk about a rough cut. Right. And so I had tried to, on one of my trips to Africa, play it in the machine on the plane, and it wouldn't, and we kept stopping and stuff. So I carried it around in my bag for a couple of months, actually, and didn't even see it. And Tyler Perry mentioned to me, he says, have you heard about this movie, Precious? I said, I think I got that movie in my pocketbook. So I pulled it out and watched it because Tyler said, you should see it. It's really, really good.
Wow.
And I pulled it out. I watched it that day, having carried it around for 2 months, and I called Lee Daniels that night. The first thing I did when I finished watching the film, Jamie, was I picked up the phone. He actually called Tyler to get his number, Lee Daniels' number. He was on stage at the time at the Sundance Film Festival getting an award.
Wow.
And
so the movie was winning in Sundance.
The day I called him.
Wow.
And I said, well, he goes, I'm on stage and I just got an award. And I said, well, turn off your damn phone. But I then called him back. And then my next phone call was to Monique.
Wow.
I'm telling you, my eyes water now just thinking about it. I called Monique, and she picked up the phone, and I said, who's your favorite designer? And she said, what? Who is this? And I said, who's your favorite designer? Because you need to get your dress ready for walking down to the Oscars, girl.
Wow.
Wow, yeah.
That was amazing. And listen, for those of you in Foxhole Radio and everybody around, when Oprah talks about Monique, it is very, very serious. I got a chance to go to the premiere. I saw her performance. I've never been moved like that. It reminded me, and you tell me this, it reminded me of seeing Jennifer Hudson in Dreamgirls, only Jennifer was singing, but she had the impact of the acting.
Yes. It was an intense fierceness that transcended whatever that personality was of Monique. I mean, Monique went somewhere.
She really did. Now
she really did.
I understand that Monique has gone through this too. And if you would, give us a little bit for our listeners about what this movie is about. Or do you want them to be surprised?
Well, this is what I'm not going to tell you, because that final scene, have you ever seen like that final scene where Monique is sitting there with Mariah Carey? I've never.
So what we'll do is this is, for one, we have absolutely the most passionate listeners out there. So go see this movie and you'll understand what we're talking about.
Jamie, when I finished it, first of all, I like you, I stay and watch the credits because I like to see who did everything. And the thing that got me, I did not cry through the entire film. I did not cry until the credit card came up that said, for precious girls everywhere. Wow. And that is when I started to cry, because I thought, how many times have I seen this girl, the Preciouses of the world, on the street, on the bus stop, in Walgreens? How many times have I seen her and didn't see her? How many times have I looked away with her pushing her baby down the street, her 2 babies or 3 babies? How many times have I seen her in the grocery store? And really, it pulled me up, and I thought, that will never happen to me again. I will never see another Precious or a homeless person and not see them. So I love that. And I also thought, when I finished the movie, it reminded me of a modern day Color Purple. I thought Precious was the Celie, the Whoopi Goldberg character from Color Purple, only she is in 1987 in Harlem.
That is true. And the thing is that when I saw it at the premiere, and for those of you who didn't, I mean, it's hard to explain how a premiere is, because when you go to a premiere, there's LA, there's all these different people with their different Blackberries, but to see people just floored, to look around, to see people floored, and not just floored by the performances, but floored by, is this really happening? This is really happening in the world?
So I saw that film, and honestly, I was so moved. I wanted to be involved in doing whatever I could to bring attention to it, so that this wouldn't be a movie that came and went in a week and nobody saw it. I wanted to do whatever I could. I said to Lee, listen, I don't want no money. I don't want anything. I don't need anything. I just want to help you help the film. So that's how I got involved, to help him help the film.
That's amazing. And I'm sure that, and the thing about Lee Daniels, too, looking at this movie, just as a director, I mean, to be honest with you, you talk about Oscars right now, and I don't know if that makes you feel weird to talk about it, because I don't want to jinx anything for you, but on everythingoscar.com, which is pretty much a pretty good measuring stick of what they're talking about on the Oscars. They're talking about Best Picture. They're talking about Best Director. Lee Daniels did a fantastic job, and being able to see all of you guys, and this is another thing that they'll appreciate on our show, is to be able to see all of you guys working together. To see Tyler Perry, the relationship that you guys had was amazing. To see Lee Daniels and to see how great that premiere was, it was just it was amazing.
Well, you know what's interesting? I got asked to be involved with I was asked to be involved with the movie because that's why Lee had originally had sent me the film.
Yeah, because when you say something, Oprah, I got to admit, it flies out off the rack. Well, I never forget what was the lady? It was the lady from Sex and the City. She had a perfume.
Yeah.
And you said, hey,
Sarah Jessica Parker. Yeah.
She was in the back having to make more perfume to. Because
they didn't have enough supply.
Yeah,
I hate that when you say it, and then people don't have enough supply for people. But what's interesting is, Tyler had said to me when he said you should watch it. He said, I would like to do this, like for my film company, to have my film company involved. Yeah. So when then I got asked to be involved with it, I said I can't be involved unless Tyler's involved because he's already told me he wanted to be involved. So I'm not going to do anything to cut him out.
Wow.
So we're going to have to figure out a way that we both can work together to help support the film. And that's how we all ended up working together. Right. And I think it's a beautiful thing. I mean, when has this ever happened that we've all come together from our different venues? Tyler has his audience. I have my audience. Lee Daniels, was the producer on Monsters Ball. Wow. So we all come with our different stuff, but to say, let's work together to see if we can do whatever we can to make this movie as visible as possible to America and the world.
Wow, that's absolutely amazing. It's Foxhole Radio, XM 149, Sirius 106. We are getting blessed by Miss Oprah Winfrey. Is there anything else that we want to say about this film? I'm already burning passionate. I cried throughout the whole thing.
You cried? Did you really?
I'm a softie a little bit, but I cried a couple of times, and the reason being is because also my little sister, Deandra, I saw a little bit of her in this film, and just the fact of she has Down syndrome, dealing with a lot of things. But I happen to be in her life and make sure that the things that happened to Precious didn't happen to her. And as a matter of fact, Quincy Jones took it to this Down syndrome thing where they got a chance to put on dresses and really be marvelous. But a lot of people don't have it, huh?
Yeah. Have a fun, beautiful time.
Yeah, and had a great time. And a lot of people don't have those people in their lives like I am with my sister. And so watching this film, I just was like, man, like you said in the premiere, you said this film split you wide open.
Yeah, I did. I meant that I literally, after the credits were off, I just sat there and I felt opened up in the way of, oh gee, I've been one of those people who have been in my own way prejudiced against the Preciouses of the world. You know how not to see somebody, to ignore them, to think that, oh, okay, they're just whoever they are. They don't have as much value as everybody else. Right. So it opened me up. It split me open that way. It split me open to think. I had read that book 10 years ago. Right. I couldn't believe that Lee Daniels would have the foresight and the vision to take that book and turn it into that movie.
Yes.
And I just felt raw. I felt raw for all the pain of people who actually have to experience a mother who is like the character Monique plays. Yeah. I just felt, whoa. Oof. How does anybody make it in the world when every day of your life somebody's telling you you're fat, you're ugly, you're no good, you're stupid? Yeah. And that's what I meant by being split open. It made me it did what really great art does. It makes you feel deeply.
Yes.
Yeah, and think about things in ways that you hadn't thought before.
Yeah, I'll tell you, it was absolutely amazing. The movie's great. I want everyone to go out and check it out. Since I do have,
especially if you're in Dallas and Houston and Philly and San Francisco and Washington D.C. today, and then it opens nationwide next week on the 20th. So that's great.
We're going to make sure. Just to say this, now that we've gotten a chance to talk to you on this beautiful day, you are really elevating everything. We want to talk about the hair. The reason I say that, I have to talk about your hair because a lot of people don't know that I'm a hair dude.
I did not know that.
Oh my God, I hit you all the time about your hair.
I know.
I want to just one day I don't fly in and just put my hands in your hair. I hope I'm not offending anybody. I just got to feel that. But anyway,
well, it takes a lot to keep up your hair. That's why I love Chris Rock's. I love the documentary in some ways. In other ways,
I saw that when Chris got a chance to run his fingers through your hair. It was amazing. So many shows that have gone by this year. The Ellen Show. We're still
Wasn't that fun?
So much fun, and there's so many things that we could talk about. I know that you have to run, but for the Foxhole listeners, this is going to go a long way. We're going to make sure everybody goes out and sees this movie. You do so much for us. There's so many things that I could get into as far as just the different things that I hit you about all the time, and hopefully I'll get a chance to talk to you about that.
We need a real conversation, not on the radio.
Yeah, a real conversation, but I want my listeners to understand that we do a lot of jokes and everything on this radio show, but we do a lot of great things. You were instrumental in telling me about Barack Obama.
Yeah.
And we went on this show, and he's doing his thing. What, just a question on what do we need to do now? We're done with there was so much enthusiasm for getting him elected. Now what do we need to do?
I think we need to continue to support him and never be a part of the naysayers.
Right.
Because this is an amazing, amazing man, and not just, because he's president. I always believe that what he has is really divinely ordered. As you know, even before everybody was on board with him, I was saying that I believe that line that Cicely Tyson had used a long time ago in the autobiography of Miss Jane Pittman. I know so many of your listeners are younger and may not even be familiar with that, but where she said every time a black baby was born, they would look at him and say, "Are you the one? Are you the one, Jimmy? Are you the one?" And I believed from the beginning that Barack Obama was the one. And I believe that what he is doing is of divine order for all of us. And that, for people to start naysaying and, he can't and he shouldn't and what is the health care? I just think that we need to hold firm in support for him. And watching him be his best makes me want to be better. And I think that is the inspiration that he and his family hold for our country. Watching them be their best should make us all want to be better, and that's what we should do.
There it is, Foxhole Radio, XM 149 106. We have been blessed. We have been, oh my God, I don't even know. I'm floating.
I love you.
Right now.
I just love you.
I'm floating right now. I'm
love you. But I got to go
now.
do a second show, okay?
Go do your second show. I love you and your hair.
All right, honey.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Listen, we started, and we got to get into some things today. We have a list of things we're going to talk about on the Foxhole headlines. We're also talking about the Los Angeles Lakers today. We also had a very interesting conversation with Chris Spencer, who said,
I didn't say nothing. I was just
yes,
asking.
You did.
Okay, no, I'm a Laker fan, so I'm always gonna go with Kareem first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was just trying to get hypothetical. I wanted to hear his argument.
My argument would be if it was Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Michael Jordan, and it was a draft, I would take Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
Yeah, who would you take?
It's basketball. Because if I take a 7'1" person who does a sky hook, block shots, runs the floor. If we remember the old Milwaukee Bucks days, free throws, there's no way. As opposed to taking a point guard who, obviously Michael Jordan is the best point guard that ever played the league. But if I can go into that praying mantis,
but
if I go up into that praying mantis,
so that's your number one pick of all time.
He did have a grasshopper pill.
But that happened with
and a nigga do karate.
That happened with Jordan. They took Ralph Sampson, right? And he didn't.
Ralph Sampson was no Kareem.
No, they took Akeem first, then Bowie.
No, when Ralph Sampson came in, he was he was hailed as just as good.
In that draft, it was Bowie. It was
No, he's not talking about that draft. He's just talking about period.
No, I'm just talking about period. My number one player of all time time to draft would be Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
And don't be mistaken with the Kareem y'all saw with the goggles and the receding hairline.
Yeah, hilarious.
The George Jefferson
Milwaukee
dude.
Bucks with the teeny weeny afro and the hops and pinning people's.
Yeah, with the Converse.
And when he got to the Lakers, yes. I'm talking
And then he rebelled against the.
I'm talking about the one that was
Bruce Lee's ass.
the one in Game of Death.
Game of Death.
But didn't Robert Parrish and Kevin McHale check Kareem? That was when he was older.
That's in the 80s. Nigga, I've been playing 15 years.
Yeah, been playing 15 years.
And the Lakers had beat Boston twice, and Boston beat the Lakers once.
Yeah.
What about Daryl Dawkins?
What a
Darryl
nigga,
Dawkins
please.
nice. But I mean, you know,
Bill
and
Russell,
but here's what's
Bill
interesting.
Russell when
Okay.
they played, Bill Russell X'd them out.
Nah,
He didn't X out who? Bill Russell had a better
He averaged
team.
over 35. Let me ask you this. Here's another question. This is a great question here. Who would you take point guard wise?
That's obvious.
Who would you get? You would get Magic. So let me ask you this. At what point do you pick Michael Jordan?
Well, he's not a point guard.
I mean, but what point do you pick him? Even in the draft, if the draft is up,
he'd have been third.
Michael Jordan and
Talking about the
Michael Jordan
of all-time draft.
all-time Jordan. Who is your all-time team? Who's your all-time team?
You go first.
I go first.
Magic is my point.
Yep.
Right.
Kareem's your center, obviously.
Kareem's my center.
Right.
Y'all want me to give y'all Jordan?
Dave
Boyd's
Brown.
hard
Dave
to
Brown's your two guard.
No, he built like a number 2 pencil.
You want me to give you Jordan? You want me to leave Jordan out?
No, they can have
This is
Jordan.
your pick.
Your team. Your
Well,
team.
my team would be ridiculous. I would have to pick Jordan as the 2. Larry Bird is the 3.
Now here's a hell of an argument. Who is
Charles
the best
Barkley.
power forward
Charles
of
Barkley.
all time?
I would have to go with
Karl Malone.
I'll go with Karl Malone.
Better than Tim Duncan?
But it's the same. Tim Duncan is powerful.
Nigga, Tim Duncan
Duncan
played
is powerful.
center.
Garnett.
They list him as a power forward. That motherfucker is the center.
I like Otis Thorpe.
They always name it. Remember, when he played with David Robinson. I guess he
Here
did.
we
more.
go.
You take Magic over Oscar Robinson.
Ooh,
Yeah.
I have to take
Yeah.
Magic because he's 6'9".
Yeah.
Because he's 6'9".
And we never seen him play.
And never seen him play. But golly, but what do you do? But what do you say? What's your defense? I mean, because there's Charles Barkley out there.
Charles didn't play great D.
That's what I'm saying.
There's
Oh,
Dr.
right.
J out there.
There's Dr.
Look at Greg
J.
Shelton. We ain't mentioned no Pistons. He's getting pissed.
You got Isaiah Thomas out there.
Yeah,
Rodman.
You got Bernard King out there. You got Jerry West.
You
out
got
there.
Elvin Hayes out there.
Saw him last week.
That motherfucker had one shot. Fade away from the corner.
Elgin Baylor.
I mean, it's tough. It's Foxhole Radio 106, Sirius XM 149. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Who's your all-white team?
My all-white team, Danny Ainge,
Bob Cousy.
Bob Cousy, Pistol Pete Maravich.
Ooh,
Okay, we'll throw a Detroit guy in there.
Kelly Tripucka.
Kelly Tripucka. Bill
Over Bill
Laimbeer.
Laimbeer.
Bill Laimbeer.
Y'all
Kevin
forgot about
McHale.
John Havlicek.
Jack Sigma.
Sigma from the Seattle Supersonics.
Would you take Sigma over Chambers?
Yeah.
Remember he dunked all in Mark Jackson grill?
I'll take Sigma.
How about Bobby Jones?
How about Mike Schreck, Chuck Nevitt?
Chuck Nevitt.
And Eaton as your center?
Hey, I had a coach.
I'll take Bill Walton and kill all y'all.
I had Magic at
Well,
one.
if you took Bill
I'll
Walton,
take Bill Walton and kill everybody.
he was only healthy
Chris
2 years.
I would take Bill Walton and stomp everybody. The motherfucker went perfect in a playoff game. No,
He was only healthy 2
He
years.
had a great,
he had a great career.
He was a better college
That
player
nigga
than he
had
was
no
a pro.
great career.
Mark Price.
He's probably one of the best college players of all
He
time.
had a great
He
pro
was not.
career.
No, he didn't. He got hurt every fucking year. His fucking
Johnny,
foot.
like you're so
How y'all gonna say all these great names and I say Dr. J?
I said Dr.
You
J.
gotta say Jack.
I mean,
John
come on,
Stockton.
man.
John Stockton.
He refers,
fine.
little
he refers
sore.
everything back to Philly. Come on, what about Benjamin Franklin?
What about the Liberty Bell? Who cracked that?
Rocky.
Jerry West. You gotta put Jerry. Jerry West average. What did he average? With no
27?
3-pointer.
Yeah.
With no
You gotta
3-pointer.
put.
Yeah.
You gotta put Jerry West
With
in there.
no 3-pointer.
Pete Maravich.
Let me ask you this question: do we take the emblem of the NBA and do we change that emblem
Put a
to
fade
Michael
on
To
it.
Michael Jordan?
to Michael Jordan?
Nah, I think Jerry West is hard
I
enough.
think they gave us Barack. They're not gonna give it.
Hilarious.
They're not gonna give us that. They're not gonna give us
Jerry West was hard enough. We can just leave it like it is.
Yo, Fox, I remember last week you mentioned about the unemployment stats.
Yes.
The African American unemployment rate.
And let me say this. But before we get into that,
Okay.
Nelly
Wow.
has a new fragrance out. It's called Apple Booty. What is-
Yeah.
Apple
Booty spray.
Apple Bottom Fragrance.
Yeah.
Now I don't know about you,
I don't want to smell like nobody fronts.
I mean, that's for ladies though. Ladies, would you like an apple bottom fragrance?
Ladies,
does that sound appealing to you? Can we
you
have?
want to smell like some?
Long as it doesn't smell like the.
Well, the jean line went so well.
JJ Smith,
the apple bottom jean line he has.
Let me get right into it. I know I'm just breaking all types of things that we're doing, but listen, why I love men.
Hey.
Why I love the joys of
dating. And this is why I love men. Now, let me make this clear. I'm not saying why I love men. This book, this wonderful book that I have in my hand right now by J.J. Smith.
Who is fine.
Who's a very attractive woman. And I don't know if you knew what,
Yes, you do.
Hey, and ultra firm.
I would love to kiss your booty.
Take a bite of that apple.
Because I have an ass fetish.
You do. You got it. Okay.
And then when you walked in, my loins,
my groin began to grow.
My loins were growing.
When I saw your ass, and I just have to say that I appreciate what you're doing for me, and you don't even know what you're doing for me. But later on, I'm gonna
40 acres.
Enjoy. I'll show you my house later.
40 acres in the crowd.
This book is a fresh perspective.
Absolutely.
On dating and relationships, which is tough because there's been a lot of relationship books.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, JJ. What makes this book special?
Well, there's not a lot, there's not a lot of books that really give you an intelligent, provocative discussion about dating.
When you say provocative, what do you mean by that?
Let me tell you. Okay. When I go and look at dating books, I write about why the vagina is a tool of female empowerment.
Jesus Christ. Let's get into it. Play some music, please.
Yeah, please.
So what?
Somebody, wait a minute. Before you start, can somebody bring me some wet naps? Go ahead. Go ahead.
Some baby oil?
And so, I talk about why monogamy is unnatural for a man. I think women are overreacting.
Speak on. How much is the book?
Men like sexual variety. Men are not meant to have one woman.
That's true. Where have you been all of my fucking life? Go ahead, speak.
Go ahead.
I talk about why it's important for a man to have home management skills.
Home management?
I do have that.
See, I'm not seeing this in
maybe
any other
playing the wrong
books.
music.
Yeah.
Give me a
what it is, huh?
What's up? Give me Trillville. I think we playing that.
Some cut. That's my cut.
Yeah, some cut. Oh my God.
Some cut. That's my cut. So I talk about why all women who are dating should learn the art of striptease. I mean, matter of fact, I think pole dancing should be an Olympic sport.
Wow.
Stripping is not easy.
Wow, that's amazing.
And in lane 3 of the pole dancing, now Shamika Hales from Detroit City, she has a wonderful overturn when she takes the glass heels and she sort of catty corners it around her neck. It's going to be tough today because it's moist out there. They're in the open air. It could be slippage on the pole. We don't know what's going to happen, but if she pulls that move off, she will definitely get the Skank Award.
Go on.
I'm going to upgrade it a little bit because the reality is,
Even
though I've never, I'm a corporate executive, I've never stripped professionally, but I certainly have the skill to, and that's what's most important. And so
I didn't say demonstrate.
Can we back the poll in?
Yeah. So, and matter of fact, I mean, women, you can get retractable poles in your living room, $200-300. So what it is, the way it started for me,
I bought my bed pole.
Hold on, let her finish.
You cut off 6 times.
So what's right? Yeah. So one of the things I'm going to talk about why the vagina is a tool of female empowerment. What I was trying to do is give you a feel for the type of content in this book, right? And so one of the things when we talk about why the women need to understand the power and the pleasure of sex. I think I'm a Christian Baptist girl, grew up in the church.
Impossible. Go on.
And so for me, I was a Sunday school teacher, vacation Bible school teacher.
It's always you guys. You be the main ones giving the reach around. I love it.
You're on your knees for other reasons.
So, but why that's important is I think sometimes when you grow up in the church, you have you may want to be intimate, but I think because of your teachings
and because of Jesus,
because of the Lord,
you
may not be confident.
Right.
And I actually have an ebook that says why premarital sex is not a sin.
Wow.
You got to study the scripture.
Where is it?
Wow. You got to study the scripture.
No, wait, hold on. Well, let me ask this.
I have studied the scripture.
Wait a minute. She said, wait a minute. She said study the scripture, right?
Study
let me ask you this. Here's a question.
Okay.
Name the books of the Bible.
Since you studied.
Do you want me to go through all of them?
Go on, all of them.
Well, I can give you the ones that I know.
No.
I like
Since you
Deuteronomy.
told me to study the scripts.
Well, I like the Song of Solomon.
No, wait a minute.
What do you ask?
Name the books of the Bible. You told me to study the scripture. Name the books of the Bible.
Well, how about I tell you the
No.
What? No.
Name the books of the Bible.
Okay,
Hold it.
all right.
Because here's the thing.
Okay,
Whenever
we're
I
gonna
have a conversation with people and they start talking about religion,
Yep.
they always hit me, well, you need to know the word. Okay, here's the thing. Since you said know the word, name the books of the Bible.
Right. So the only challenge with that is just because you can quote scripture doesn't mean you
Okay, I'm
know
going to
what
ask
the
you a
word
question.
says. You got to rightly divide the word.
If you
gotta
know what
rightly
the
divide.
Bible is, just name it.
Hey, Fox, you name them.
Okay.
Genesis, Exodus, Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy,
Do
Joshua,
it.
Judges, Ruth, 1st, 2nd Samuel, 1st, 2nd Kings, 1st, 2nd Chronicles, Ezra, Nehemiah, Esther, Job, Psalms, Proverbs, Ecclesiastes, Isaiah, Jeremiah, Lamentations, Ezekiel, Daniel, Hosea, Joel, Amos, Obadiah, Jonah, Micah, Nahum, Habakkuk. See, that's what I'm saying. When people come to me and they say, do I know the scripture? When people come to me and say,
You got a good
Hallelujah.
Praise him this evening.
Come to me and say, do I know the scripture?
Tell 'em, Pastor.
Come in here with your fat ass. Trying to talk all of that bullshit and don't know what's going on.
Why they love dating men, Pastor? Why do they love dating men?
Sucking dang-a-langs are going on.
Testify,
no, it's not
brother.
impressive. What it is that you have to be careful when you're out here.
Right.
And you use scripture because if you don't really know it,
right,
then you may mislead some people. And
right.
so what I've always, now this is what I've done. I actually went and bought the audio
right.
books of the Bible, and I was talking with Johnny Mack about it. Not on the religious kick, but I just wanted to be able to be well versed.
Right.
And so when I do say something, and when we take this book,
SWV.
hilarious.
Sisters with vouchers.
Or that SUV.
And when we talk about it in the book, we don't want to mislead him. Let's get into
Shouts out to Reverend Ike.
Why the joy. Let's get into this book.
Okay. So one of the things why the vagina is a tool of female empowerment. One of the reasons we say we talk about this in this book is two things. If you look at everybody around, right, every person that you see or meet has come into this world through the vagina.
Wow.
That's a powerful concept.
That is a powerful
But at the same time, that same vehicle is being used to bring immense pleasure to a man. And I think,
and to a woman.
Hold on, Johnny Mack, let her speak.
Right.
You're right.
Let's just let her
They
speak.
get pleasure out of it too.
I hear you all the time. You do nothing for me.
You're right.
Right. And so what
Thank
that
God.
So what that means, for me, growing up in the church, I think there was a little insecurity around my sexuality. And I think it's important that you embrace sexuality. And so what's important about that is, if you understand the power of the vagina, then I think you'll have a lot more sexual confidence and you'll be able to express yourself sexually better. So one of the things I grew up with all brothers. My best friend is a man. All my, friends are men. And so for me, I genuinely feel monogamy is unnatural. Men like sexual variety. I think, if you, I'm going to go here again. If you study, the books of the Bible, David.
Which you don't.
Right. Right. David and those guys, they actually had multiple wives.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. They had concubines. It's like a jump off. Those were legally sanctioned roles.
Yeah.
And God blessed them with multiple wives.
But in actuality, what happens once the New Testament.
Thank you so much.
They stopped that.
No.
Yes, they did.
Sorry.
Yes, they
you
did.
have to read it.
No.
Yes, they did.
But you have to read it. I'm saying that's what happened when the New Testament came.
Well, let me
That's
explain
when the new
that.
rules came.
That's-
Because
So what-
that's when you got the. That's when you got the.
You no longer walk
Wait,
by
hold on.
sight, you walk by faith. The New Testament came in. Hold on, you got to
Shut your pie hole, lady.
It was a joke. She can a joke.
You didn't study that in the scripture, did you?
Okay, here's what we're not going to do. Let's not get on the scripture.
Yeah,
go
that's
ahead.
not- okay.
I like what you're talking about. I'm going to live in the Old Testament just for you.
I have a
Go ahead.
question for her.
She needs to start saying, no. Let her go on.
No, I want to
Please.
know what she about
No,
empowerment. I don't know.
Johnny Mack, let her talk. Go on. Empowerment.
Okay.
Yes.
So and so one
So
of
there
the,
was many wives.
right. So there's so many wives. So I think most men, for them, I think maybe sometimes women may be overreacting. Just because a man cheats, it's not necessarily an indication of dissatisfaction with
Hallelujah
you.
this evening.
Hallelujah this
Look at right there. I'm going to read that.
But let me say this though, I don't condone cheating, but it is practiced every day, right?
Take that hallelujah back.
There's a lot of married dating sites. There's a lot of. What I'm saying is, it's better to be ethical and responsible about your desires for multiple partners than to necessarily just cheat. And one of the things I talk about is why there's more options in single than married. There really are. I talk about open relationships, and for your man to be able to come to you and express a desire for someone else, and you to be open to it.
I really enjoy this. On page 199, it was chapter 24. This is beautiful. Truth about premarital sex, fornication. You can love God and love sex at the same time as a single woman. It's time we get honest and talk about our spiritual and sexual needs.
That's true.
I agree with that.
But hold up. I disagree. Because the whole fact of
this
saying,
is Louis Dix. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but the whole thing. Well, I mean, it seems like you're cherry picking certain scriptures that you say, okay, it's okay to fornicate, it's all that. But people get hurt. You know, you're saying the power, women using their vagina for power, all that. It ends up hurting somebody. And my whole thing is like, you know, you're not looking at that part. It's all about getting and getting and getting.
A teenage love.
And so let me.
Louis has been hurt.
Can I respond?
No, it's not about being hurt. I think it's all about her selling the book, which is okay.
It's not
but
about.
you're justifying because you didn't even know the scripture.
Well, actually, I do, but I didn't necessarily. I don't know the actual quote the way Jamie did.
Well, if you're gonna write a book, you should.
But no, right? Let me tell you.
Come on, so maybe we can get some.
Yeah, let's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
All right, sorry.
You're gonna wreck the jump off.
Yeah. So one of the things is.
She said it's cool to have multiple. She said it's cool for multiple partners.
It is not cool.
Please go on.
Okay. So one of the things I talk about.
Look into my eyes when you speak.
Yeah, well, I got to respond to him, but I'm gonna look at you too.
One
of the things that I talk about is, you know, for a lot of people, I think if you are guilty or shameful because you don't understand your own sexuality, what happens is, to me, I think being caressed, hugged, and intimate with someone is just as important to your emotional health as eating and drinking is to your physical health.
But you just made them feel guilty. You just said that they feel shameful and guilty. They don't necessarily have to feel shameful and guilty because they don't want to have sex.
No, I didn't say. But I'm talking about the women who feel shameful and guilty because they do.
I completely agree
think that's
with that.
playing on their.
This is what I'm saying. This is for the longest time. I think that the male-dominated sort of society that we have always told women to feel guilty about their sexual
giving
needs.
It up.
Correct. The reason being is because they were afraid. Now I don't want to write a chapter in the book, and I haven't read the book, but I think what it is in my book is that men are afraid that if you do ignite your loins, if you do ignite your vagina, then you may want to have more partners, and you may leave us. So we've always drummed it in you that if you do like to, say, perform fellatio, which like in the black community, you know, it's been a tough go for you guys because you know they always make you feel bad about you know sucking penis. And I'm completely
cool with
before
that.
you do that.
Yeah.
But you know, but they make you feel bad about it because they make you feel dirty. And I actually think that we have to get beyond that.
But I think we're out of balance because the balance is just thrown off with all this do what you want to do. Men, women, men with animals, all that stuff. It should be family.
What the hell?
Well,
you know, we're just going crazy.
What have you been looking at on the internet?
Where did you get that from? Damn it, Louis. That's such a stretch because I think.
Well,
you know,
you're stretching by saying it's okay to fornicate.
No,
I mean, you
and
are,
if you
it's not in
study
the
the
Bible.
word for fornication, the original Hebrew and Greek translation of that is porneia, and it means immoral sexual activity. It does not mean fornication. And the other thing, God is always concerned about the relationships we have in every aspect of our life, whether it's sexual, professional. He's concerned about how we deal with people that we may be having sex with, not the act of sex itself. I think we misconstrue what it's not the act, it's how we deal with that person that we're intimate. Are we honest? Is it ethical? Is it moral? That's what we need to do.
I don't think it's sex. I just think I'm really, really close to you and I don't have clothes on.
Wow.
That's all it is. And my penis is so close to you. Yeah. I'm just so close to you that my penis just had no other place to go. And that's
right. Put on this little rubber jacket.
If you're just tuning in, we're talking about the book "Why I Love Men" by J.J. Smith.
So I want to know what you mean by empowerment. You say the woman's vagina is a tool or a source of empowerment.
Well, I think a couple of things. So around empowerment, I think one of the most important thing, and remember this is a dating playbook for women, right? So for me, I could never get a date. High school, college, and never get a date. They're very possible. Listen to me now. So one of the things I quickly learned is that men are very visual creatures. So it's very important to put your best physical assets forward. And so one of the things that empowerment means is to give women self-confidence about the way they look, the feel. And so I talk about women understanding their relationship market value. This is the things that you bring to a relationship that are valuable, whether that be your intellect, your body, your personality. Can you cook? You know, can you work the pole? Do you have money? What I'm saying is assess everything positive about you.
Right.
Feel empowered. And I don't want to miss out on looking at the vagina as an aspect to feel very empowered about.
And so what do you say to couples who are older and the vagina and the penis doesn't work anymore, so they actually need each other?
Suicide.
Well, that's
Viagra.
a beautiful thing.
Kill yourself. I mean, because you're not
not
advocating any of that.
No, they're not mutually exclusive. I'm not saying there's only one or the other. I think when you are in an intimate relationship with someone you love, it's much more beautiful. Love making starts on your feet. It is not in the bedroom.
But that's not what you're selling.
But how do I get to JJ?
You don't know.
JJ Smith, I have several questions. You know.
Yes.
One, you said you in high school you couldn't get a date. I kind of find that hard to believe because you're very attractive. Why could you not get a date? Is it because of your attitude, or was it this nigga?
No. So
Jamie's mic is gone soft and then it gets hard.
I want to answer that question because this is very important.
That was nasty. But.
So when I was real skinny. I had these big Coke bottle glasses.
Aww.
The only way I got to the prom is my cousin had to convince this guy, I'll go on a date with you if you take her to the prom. That's the only way I got there. So as it relates to physically, my grandmother used to tell me, baby, don't worry, you look beautiful. And I said no, because nobody ever wants to take me out. But what this book talks about is an 8-step beauty transformation that allows you to maximize your physical aspects. I went through that process, and as a result, that's why I know men are very physical creatures. The same guys who wouldn't give me a date in high school, they want to give me a date now. So
can I ask you this? What are part of those 8 steps?
Okay, so one is an example is a closet inventory.
Yes.
So this is when I use a personal image consultant, but you can also use your best friends, and you try on clothes. And
I thought somebody's child had wandered in here.
Johnny Mack Jr. We have an intern is about 4'11".
We call him Mini Mac.
He just walked by Fox and
I thought it was somebody's child.
Anybody seen Franco?
He's about 4'11" with ankles.
So one is a closet inventory, and it's about going through your closet and being able to have someone objectively assess whether or not things look good on your body. Because one of the things that's important, I'm going to stand up for a second, is you have to be able to understand what your best physical aspects are.
Okay,
for some women, it's their hair, it's their smile.
Okay, just stand up and stop the talking.
So for some women, it might be their booty. It might be their
For our listeners out there, she's about 5'8".
Wait, time out. Did you have that? You didn't have that in high school?
Yeah, she has a nice little Serena behind her.
What step is that?
She has on these jeans, apple bottom jeans. They're just as tight and very nice derrieres. We can tell you did a lot of squats.
Hysterical.
Right now, Fox is performing guerrilla war.
You don't need the seat.
Fox is doing guerrilla warfare on her ass as we speak.
It's a gorilla mating call.
Yeah, he's got the silverback look all about him right now. He just mounted her, ladies and gentlemen.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Hold on. I want to announce.
Yeah, we know
that we have a special.
Got you all. Your booty got all tickled.
The man that got it all started, and hopefully the man that fires Louis Dix.
Thank you, Johnny.
We got the man that got it all started. Been away in Philly shooting another blockbuster movie. He's here. The man that's responsible for the #1 hit. Blaming on the alcohol, the man that's responsible for bringing Speedy's career out of the gutter. Give it up for my man, 10 grand, Jamie motherfucking Foxx.
Jamie, we missed you, Jamie.
I was not on. I'm back up in this motherfucker.
What's up?
What's going on? Reboot your computer, man. Let's get focused, man. Why does Louis Dix have on that goddamn
Ain't nothing changed, Jamie.
Who the fuck is this? Paging me at 5:46 in the morning. Crack of dawning while I'm yawning. Wipe the cold out my eyes. See who's this paging me and why? It's my nigga Pop from the barbershop. Told me he was in the gambling spot. Heard the intricate plot. Niggas wanna stick you like fly paper neighbor. Slow down.
Niggas up the hill. It's a stalker. It's a stalker. There's a stalker at the door. I had to do my thing. I was like, nigga, I'm not going out like this.
Man, he was trying to get up in your foxhole.
I said about a bitch.
You beat my uncle like that.
I always used to say this. I used to say, you know when you be watching white people on E! Hollywood Stories, and she came to the door and unexpectedly a 357 Magnum. I was like, man, shit, I wish a motherfucker would.
Until it happened to you.
And then the shit happened, and I got busy. Fuck that shit.
Did you let
him in? I was like, nigga, I got a motherfucking song on the radio, nigga. It's not happening.
That's right.
What happened, James?
First of all, you know, I had to get over my smiley, goofy shit. Cause when he came to the my smiley, goofy shit.
Because
you
he
know,
said Beyonce.
I'm always smiling. Hey, who goofy? So I'm at the door. Deidre said she was on her way up. My sister said she on her way to my place. So when the door knocked, I'm thinking, oh, she got here in a hurry. I open the door, nigga. Bald-headed black dude, a beard with braids in the beard.
That nigga looks crazy.
Hold on, nigga. But he in a white, you know, we in white world. So I'm thinking, well, he must have done something nice to be in hunky world, cause it ain't no way he would be, you know, up in my shit like this. Cause this is some intricate shit to get to this spot.
That's what I was thinking.
And he knows exactly where I am. And, hey, Jamie, I'm like, hey, I'm goofy.
He did look crazy.
Yeah, but at first I'm like, goofy. He said, hey, I'm with Beyonce. And then that's when I went, I know this nigga ain't hanging with no motherfucking Beyonce. so the nigga kick in.
Oh,
nigga, you say what? I'm with Beyonce. Jay, you gonna let me in? I mean, what? What's going on? And I look down at his hands, B, and he got his hands in his pockets.
No draws.
So now I'm thinking, God damn.
Here come the bullshit.
Here come the bullshit right here. Wow. You remember when we was in Miami? Get down or lay down, nigga. How you like it?
That.
So I'm thinking, here this shit come, right? He trying to get in the door. I get the nigga out the door, slam the door on the nigga, call the front desk, and the white boy down there, you know, they don't ever.
The concierge.
No, this is the type of place. Yeah, the concierge. Nothing ever happens in Pleasantville.
Right.
Whatsoever do you mean there's someone? I said, motherfucker, you better get your motherfucking in girl, nigga, and call the motherfucking authorities, nigga. This shit is going down.
Did you say authorities?
Authorities, nigga. Call somebody, nigga. It's going down up in this motherfucker. And then I asked him, I says, Beyonce here? He says, no. Man, well, it's a dude up here claiming whatever. Come up here. He don't want to come up there now. Cause he thinking it's some bull. Like, I done brought the bullshit to him. I knew I shouldn't have these niggas standing here. They brought Beyonce, this nigga drama in Beyonce. So he don't come up. I guess one of the cleaning dudes come up there, and then the dude spook and then run downstairs. The white boy catch him on the last tail end of it. He cuts the white boy out, but he walking right past Deidre. So my sister eyeball him like, okay, so she clock him and see who what. He leave. The white boy don't get his name, his number, no nothing. Just let him get out of there. I'm like, damn. So now the shit happened and shit. The next day I go to work. The dude come back dressed as a delivery man.
Room service.
Candygram.
So he like that shit from Saturday Night Live.
Nigga.
Candygram.
Land shark, nigga.
That's what he was trying to say last week when it failed.
I know I fucked it up.
Miserably.
So the motherfucker come back in a disguise and shit. They let him go again. I'm like, don't y'all understand? I said, damn, if this was motherfucking George Clooney, this shit would be handled already.
Right.
So
stay focused, Fox.
Focus.
We brought you some treats.
Motherfucking giraffe. Cute ass giraffe that came up with this. So anyway, the dude leave. We finally get the undercover cops. You know, they kick in. Shout out to Philadelphia and the police department. Shout out to Mayor Nutter. The dude come back the last day. This
3 days.
This 3 days. Over a period of about 9 days. So he come back with some other shit, some other, I don't know, birds on or whatever the fuck. So this time the police chase. You know how they get it in Philly. So the police chase him down the street. They catch the dude. They catch him. He had 40 arrests. Assault,
Speedy.
Stalking, extortion, robbery, a whole host of things.
Sounds like he could be on the Foxhole.
Hiding rims and
got rims in the warehouse.
Got rims in the warehouse. So anyway, they take the dude in, and now he's in a mental hospital for 60 days evaluating. This motherfucker was crazy.
Yeah, that's how you gonna get out. You gotta plead insanity.
And he's trying to watch all your movies.
You know he had to have known somebody to get up there.
That's what I'm saying. Listen, this is what I kept saying. Where we was staying, let me get focused. Where we was staying, I knew I shouldn't have been there too long, because, you know, it was like niggas was hanging out too, you know, white people was hanging there and they knew I was there. I'm just, hey, you know how it go. Now, it's a recession. Niggas see an opportunity on you, so niggas is clocking shit, nigga. Right. This motherfucker is too loose. So I wasn't going to too many clubs and shit. I was going in, I would wear a scarf around my head. This one I knew that motherfuckers. I'm not gonna.
Are you saying it was an extra large scarf?
What? Speedy?
Everybody's represented today.
So I knew I kept telling Gerard, shout out to Gerard Butler who did the movie, but I said, look, man, be careful because people is really eyeing us coming out of this place because it wasn't like no valet and like as soon as you open the door, you on the street. So I'm walking out one day with a publicist and
one of Philly's finest.
I walk out on one day with a little publicist, you know what I'm saying? So I'm walking around with the publicist, but I got a scarf all the way around. You can't even see my face.
Right.
And one of the brothers that was working on the construction site right across the way said, "What's up, Jay?" I said, "How this nigga know what's going on?"
And he gave
Well,
you
it was kind of a big ass scarf you probably
And the
had.
publicist gave it away.
And that's what you're trained in Philly to recognize people through their scarf.
But I got to say this to Philly. Big up to Philly. Philly did it, man. They showed us so much love. Shout out to the Park restaurant that gave us the good food. Shout out to just everybody in Philly that was cool to us. Mayor Nutter. Shout out to Elroy Smith.
Eagles.
Shout out to Shamara on 99 Jams. And calm down, Philly. Calm down. Calm down a little bit. They've been shooting cops in Philly.
Yeah.
What?
So while I'm asking everybody down there in Philly to just chill out a little bit, man, the recession is going to kick in.
No,
they shooting like real cops.
Yeah, my cousin's a cop.
Oakland,
No,
Oakland,
they're not even.
Oakland too.
No, I don't think you understand, B. I go to some, I try to go to the hood and get acclimated. When I first get there, what I'm saying, get inoculated when I get there. And so I'm in the hood and I say, yo, what's up with the cop? Yeah, that's what it is. I said,
who's saying that?
Some dude. I said, that's what it is.
Oh yeah, man, Philly's crazy, man. People don't realize.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying, brother? It's going down like that.
So they're all bitter from Philly.
No, well, what happened was
was
I guess whatever the cop situation and relationship has gone bad. So at one point while we there, they shot 2 cops while I was there.
Shit.
Now, at one point, this dude is having an altercation with this other dude about some paraphernalia. And the dude says, well, I'm going to call the cops. He said, cool, call him, because I'm going to shoot you. And when the cop get here, I'm going to shoot him.
Yeah.
The cops show up. He shoot the dude, and then he shoot the cop.
What? Well, he's true to his word.
Yeah, craziness. So I'm like, damn, what the fuck? I'm thinking we're going to have to have martial law on this motherfucker. They're going to lock everything down. Right. So I'm talking to Mayor Nutter, who has a very interesting voice. Jamie, how you doing? Banana in the tailpipe.
What?
What? Welcome, Jamie Foxx here to the city. So I'm asking him what's going on. He said, I want you to do a benefit for the cops. I said, I can't do that. And he said, why? Because they'll disown me in the hood.
Right.
I said, what you need to do is you need to find the whitest, racist cop that you have in your system and go to the blackest neighborhood in Philly and do a picnic for the kids.
Not a picnic.
No. Okay, I know what you mean.
Thank you.
Okay, could you clear it up, Speedy?
Speedy called it a feast.
Yeah. But you need to strengthen that relationship. They need to see you really caring about the inner city, because right now
they go back to the beat cops.
And what I was saddened by that we are in a recession, but there was a couple of areas in Philly that just really saddened me, like the Malcolm X Memorial.
Yeah, Memorial. Yeah,
Come on,
exactly.
speak up, Louis. You've been there, goddammit.
No, I grew up there. They wanted us to let you get your point out. But I totally agree with you, Jamie. The fact that what's going on in Philly, because that goes all the way back to when they bombed the MOVE people.
Is that what it
is? That attitude from when it was the first time.
Break it down for us, for the listeners. This is Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Calm down. We're about to get some nutrition, some mental nutrition from Louis Dick.
Because what happened?
Break it down.
What happened was
give us the nutrition.
In the '60s,
is this John Legend?
That's Legend Jonathan.
Yeah. No, he drives a Legend.
No, that's ordinary people.
Ordinary people.
Hey, but who is it?
What is
He can sing.
He can sing.
He sing for real?
Yeah,
Marcellus.
We're going to find out.
But seriously, got a little bit of that John Legend thing to him, though, right?
Yeah,
I wasn't too far.
All you need is a yellow sweater on.
Skinny jeans.
And some skinny jeans.
Yellow jeans and some skinny jeans.
Angel hair pasta jeans.
You say angel hair pasta?
Check.
TDP. Cypher Swag.
But so what it was in the moves, everyone you had to slide to be in a Muslim. That was your choice. You were either going to be an American or a Muslim in Philly. And then you chose to be American. Then once they bombed MOVE, you had to decide you were going to hate the cops or you were going to deal with Rizzo and be an American. So and most of the cats that made it out of Philly decided to be somewhat American, the Cosby way. I'm going to be American. I'm going to go to school. I'm going to know white Irish people. And the other hard ones stayed. And then you had to separate. My boys, Fat Paul, Peanut, and Boogie, them still in jail.
Who? Was that the Cosby Kids? Fuck.
No,
Hey, I'm gonna sing a song for you.
The Brown Hornet.
And you're gonna learn a thing or two. We're having fun now with me and all the gang. Learning from each other while we do our thing. Nah, nah, nah. Gonna have a good time.
You like a school in summertime. No class.
You didn't know I knew that whole song.
I didn't know you knew the whole song.
Yeah. What's crazy about that is that they always use the same song for every fucking thing on the Cosby Kids. Remember that on the Cosby? They played the same song. Like if it said stay in school, you should go to school. If they say don't be a fool, you be a fool. The same damn song.
What if Terrence Howard did it?
Hysterical.
You know what? Yo, this is Jamie Foxx. Let's get focused. Let's reboot our computers.
I'm
back.
That's right.
Hey, but also
because I'm in shape, Speedy.
The people in Philly.
That's a 1X.
I got a record out.
Baby Gucci. It's cute though.
Did you say?
We got a little baby gap thing going on.
Shout out to Terrence Howard. I ran into Terrence Howard at the Four Seasons.
Did he have the good talk?
No,
Who's he going to see?
He had a publicist.
Oh.
Hate to put you out there, T-baby. So I see him with his publicist, and he looks at me. I look at him, and I just ordered some food from, the crustacean. You know, they delivered whatever. So I'm about to have a nice.
And he ordered from the Iron Man, from the Iron Man set.
So I run into and he looks at me like, "What's going on?"
Wait, how do you say
it? Sound like that?
Man, what's going on?
Like low self-esteem?
No, it looked like he knew. The jig was up. Now we got to face each other. There wasn't nobody else around but him and his girl, right?
Publicist.
The publicist. I'm sorry. So anyway, I said, "What's up? What's up, T?" Just
hey man.
Man. So anyway, it was an awkward moment, fucking moment, and I'm thinking like, nigga, when we gonna really get down to what the
Come to the show.
No. Let's just get it out, nigga. What do you have against me, and what do I have against you? I'm waiting. Like we talking about off-brand shit. So Puffy got a new cologne. Yeah.
You drink Ciroc?
Yeah. We just talking about random shit. Then we finally get in the motherfucking elevator. Now we got to ride up together. So his girl goes, "That was wrong." I said, "What you talking?" The publicist. Yes. What was wrong? She said, "It was funny. I laughed my ass off because I was mad at him at that time." I said, "What are you referring to, publicist?" And she said, she was talking about the thing on Power 106 when I talked about Terrence Howard, all his movies sound the same, and the fact that and then Terrence had to go on and kick in. He said, "Yeah, that was funny when you said you said
why does he have that Parkinson's voice though?
I don't know." But he said that my album went. What did you say? I said your album went plastic.
Just in the elevator.
Just keep it real in the elevator. It's me, you, and your broad. You and your broad there. You're gonna jump me?
Get out of here. Get out of here.
It's you and your broad.
Why I order.
I got my why I order ready to why I order.
Oh, gee.
I survived the Philadelphia hotel.
So it was cool.
You and your broad.
You and your broad there. Your eyes.
So what happened? Fuck.
I said it went plastic.
And then what he said?
What he said?
And then we heard this. Boom. Boom.
That's my floor.
It's Jamie Foxx. We back, baby. Foxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
Sirius 106, 149 XM. What's going on?
Tell us about the movie, Fox. The movie you just shot.
So anyway,
tell us about that movie.
I'm not finished. So Terrence Howard, I invited him to come to the show. I invited him at first to the Blame It on the Alcohol video. He didn't get a chance to make it. Something about that we had to fly him and put him up first class and things like that. And
the nigga live in Inglewood.
Hilarious. But budget was just a little too tight, so we're gonna get together and do some things. We're probably gonna do a movie.
We'll do an album?
There's no more Bad Blood. We should do an album, but he should definitely follow my lead.
He should play that little ting symbol.
He plays the guitar.
Speedy got the album.
Maybe come on the show sometime.
No, I told him come to the show.
You do it?
And loosen up. You know what? This is what happened. Let me get focused. Let me reboot my computer right now. And let me try to dissect the Terrence Howard situation.
Get a bigger jacket.
It's all right, Speedy. You'll never wear this.
Johnny, you look like you got your hands in
birth.
his hands are in his pocket, but they look like they're on your shoulders.
From the nigga in the vest.
Hey, you know what? I enjoy it.
The wild vest.
I'm so happy to
The wild vest.
happy to be back.
No, it is cute. When you're done with it, I love to wear my stuff.
Like Colonel Abrams.
It might be a little
And what color is that,
Man, if I
Jamie?
wasn't,
It's a mod
It's a
red.
reddish.
man, if I was Will Smith, this wasn't me.
You're right about that. You
No
are
fucking
right.
respect.
Don
You
Cheadle,
guys
this
know
will
I got
never
a
happen.
#1 record for 8 weeks right now. Got this.
I mean, that's
Don't
good.
mean
No?
shit.
Fox,
Congratulations.
why was I blotted out in the video?
Have you
Speedy,
seen
I
your
had-
body, Speedy?
Speedy, I had no control over that. Even my record company was like, who in the fuck is all these penises?
There were a lot of pieces.
Yo,
jockey.
I've never seen
I
niggas
was
act
pissed.
like that.
And they was
Fucking-
pushing the
They was
females out of
pushing
the
the
way.
girls out of the way.
I was pissed. I'm like,
Move out of the way, bitch. They need me for this.
I'm like, but Speedy, we're friends.
Hilarious.
Wow. No, niggas really got shot. Like,
sure
I had
did.
to talk to Dave, and I still can't understand how Alex Thomas
I don't
pulled
either.
that off.
Wow.
You gotta give him his props.
Yeah,
He
Alex,
worked that shit.
he
his
works.
camera
He's
in.
magic.
I don't know if he was a hologram and computer generated himself into the fucking video, but he's everywhere.
It was off the chain. That video was hot, man.
Videos high off
Yeah.
the chain. But with Terrence Howard, I said, look, man, let's bury the hatchet, and you got to relax into your new success. I think that's what happened with T. Is that when he got nominated or whatever, you know how sometimes people take this,
off.
you go, people start like getting too elevated and start speaking with an English accent. And that type of shit.
So do you think that's why he lost Iron Man?
I think a little bit. I still think that, and from a true account, from one of my true sources, I heard that it did go down foul against Terrence, that they did treat him wrong in the situation. So I hate that happened to him. But at the same time, we always got to remember, with much success, you are expected to tip more in the strip club. I think that's how however the saying
Yeah,
goes.
Michael
I don't
Vick
know.
said that. That's Michael
Yeah,
Vick.
whatever. But whatever it is, relax into it, man. It's good, but let's go back to the basics. Let's go
Don't
back
take
to
yourself
being
so seriously.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was a little bit of...
Well, he did on his last movie, that's for sure.
Well, what happened?
Yeah, he got a movie coming out.
Yeah, he's second billing on the motherfucker. It's terrible.
Well, no, is it bad?
It's a fight movie. A white dude fight movie.
Really?
Well, that's all right. Keep working at it. I still think Terrence Howard is a great actor. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's going down. What you got, Johnny Mack?
Well, I'm just gonna.
Again?
That was
Yeah,
fun.
we've been acting up.
Hey, how are the women in Philly?
That was a good
The
one.
women in Philly are very, very saucy. I love it. They
Good-
got a
good
very
publicist,
saucy.
Yeah,
They
cool.
got an attitude. I love the attitude. And you know, you like nigga, we going out or what? You know what I'm saying? You gonna pick me up? I mean, like I ain't picked a babe up in like years. I'm like, meet me at the motherfucking
That's that East
club.
Coast.
I'm not picking nobody up.
And the food?
Oh, the food was absolutely incredible. The cheesesteaks was great. Shout out to Iska Bibbles. Shout out to Mr. Pizza Man who had the Stromboli.
What is
What's
that?
Iskabiggle? I grew up in Philly
Are
my
you
whole
from
life.
Philly?
That's where they get the
motherfucker?
cheesecake.
I think you're from are you from the suburbs or from Philly?
No, I'm from Southwest Philly, 58th and
He
Woodland
from-
Avenue.
Okay, yeah,
The
you
sweater
from the real
side
deal.
of
No,
Philly.
you're the real deal. That's the real deal.
58th and Woodland Avenue.
Yeah, that's
In
that's
the
what
textile district. Over there.
yeah. Philly was very nice. If you are from Philly and you want to call in and you're listening to this radio, please call in right now.
Jamie, did you miss us?
I missed you guys terribly,
Well,
man.
I text you a gang of times.
Well, yeah.
I never text you back, Speedy. I don't know if you've noticed that.
The whole 60 years.
The whole fucking 20 years I've known you, I've never called you back. That should give you a message.
That nigga hoping one day.
Shit, like, this nigga be hitting me with smiley faces and winks and
LOL.
LOL.
Wait,
143.
K.
143 K and shit. What the fuck is going on, nigga? Sounds like my broad. But Philly was absolutely incredible, man. The city is beautiful. It is the birthplace of America. Got a chance to hang out at
That's
Betsy
right. Benjamin
Ross's house. I didn't know that Benjamin Franklin was so chipped up. As a matter of fact, he gave $400 million to Philly back in the day, and he put it into a trust. $400 million
Hell
he
of a
put into
kite.
Philly. Back in the day, he had made that much money. You know how he made his money?
Black people?
No, he sold fire insurance.
And was burning niggas'
I'm
houses.
about to say, yeah. This nigga the pyromaniac
And
instead
this
of
is what
fire
it was.
insurance.
He sold fire insurance, and the only thing was the only thing they would do is put your fire out. Like they didn't build the houses up, but he would put your fire, and you had to have the insurance or some stuff. But anyway, he made a whole lot of money. And then when they refurbished, if I'm saying that right,
correct,
Philly, there you go. When they refurbished Philly, they used that money to rebuild the city. So Philly's a
Did you know that, Louis Dix? That's your city.
Hey, listen, we had to go to
just know the Eagles, nigga. I just know Donovan McNabb got a tattoo. Wow.
In the center of his back.
There's a lot of
lower back.
There's a lot of great history in Philly, and we all of our field trips had to be to the museum or different places.
And like I said, it's a tough time in Philly. So I'm saying to all my Philadelphians, hang in there. Shout out to my folks that was at Denim. Shout out to Charlie Mack, who's the first out the limo. Charlie Mack, we had a fabulous time. He'll understand when I say shout out to Secretariat. We had a great time.
The horse?
Yeah, it was. He'll
kicked it with the
understand.
horse?
He'll understand that. But Philly was off the chain. Shout out to the people at Denim. Shout out to people at G Lounge. Shout out to people at
Police Department.
Police Department. Park. Shout out to everybody. Philly. Shout out to Mayor Nutter. And Mayor Nutter was in a very tough situation. Mayor Nutter last year, we did a thing for Elroy Smith. And Mayor Nutter evidently got booed from the African American population.
He's black?
He is black.
Okay.
But this year I appeared with him and asked them to sort of give him a pass. They gave him a pass, and they're trying to solidify that relationship between Mayor Nutter and the African American community, and they're coming along with it. It's tough. Mayor Nutter said, if you ever want to be loved, don't become a politician. He said, because it's a tough go. And but he's very smart. Mayor Nutter broke down what Barack Obama is doing, because still to this day, I don't know about you, but I'm sort of ignorant to what AIG was. I'm ignorant to why we are in this situation. He broke it down to me. He said AIG started out as an insurance company. That's all they did.
A lot of things in America they insure.
They insure everything. Everything that you're probably insured by, pensions and everything, they insure it. Then somebody had a bright idea to do hedge funds on top of it.
Right.
And then that's where everything sort of went haywire. He also said we cannot let GM go under. The reason you can't let GM go under, because 200 companies will go under. The people that make the boats, the people that make the seats, the people that make all it, and they underwrite all of our insurance and our pensions. So that is why we need the stimulus package and the bailout. No one has explained it to me quite like that.
Damn.
And the right wingers won't.
They give Jim like $25 billion not to go under.
Well, here's the thing.
They still file
Even
for
the
bankruptcy?
people on the right wing, they don't have any answers. And that's what worries me. It's like they always say, like, Barack is this and Barack is that and Barack is this. But behind closed doors, they're shaking in the boots because they know that they cannot let GM go under. If GM goes under, we're all devastated. It'll be a depression. If
They
GM
want to complain and point fingers, but then they were asked to come up with a plan. They provided some 9-page or 19-page.
They don't have a plan, which is cool because most right wing conservatives people still believe that there's no such thing as dinosaurs. So they're ignorant anyway.
Right.
So when you look at people, they're stupid anyway. So when you look at it like this, like my Republican friends that we got into a huge argument, I said, well, what would you do? She said, just let them go under. I said, if you let everything go under, then what happens? She said, well, you can't destroy capitalism. I said, well, capitalism is one thing, but greed is another. Of course you want capitalism, but if I'm lying to you, like say with the Jewish cat, what's his name?
Madoff.
If Madoff is saying
hysterical.
you made $1 million, but in actuality you didn't make anything, and he's lying to you, that's not capitalism.
Right.
That's greed.
Right.
So we have to protect ourselves from that.
But the problem with that is that the people in General Motors who helped them go under, or in any of these corporations, they're giving these guys bonuses.
Well, this is what happened.
So you're not getting rid of the source of your problem.
Well, this is what happened. Barack Obama fired that guy.
That's right.
He said, I'll give you the money, but you got to get the... And if you hear Mayor Nutter explain this, he said, and I'll explain it in my words the way Mayor Nutter said, he said, Barack is a bad motherfucker. Mayor Nutter didn't say that.
He's done so much.
But he's a bad motherfucker. He said, you can have the money, but you got to get the fuck out of here, because this is what GM was actually doing.
Right.
GM was making shit cars on purpose. And the reason they were doing it is because they were getting kickback. They let you drive out of the parking lot with the car, and now you have to go to the service department so they can make money off of you on the service department. So they were actually making shit cars on purpose.
Right.
And then that way they got you on this conveyor belt. Now what we did was we brightened up. We said, well, fuck it. We'll buy Lexus. We'll buy Toyota. You'll fucking drive a Toyota forever. So what has to happen now
Shout out to Lou Dick.
is that, of course, we have to buy. Hilarious. We got to buy GM products. We got to start buying American. That's the one thing I agree on.
Right.
But at the same time, as Americans, we have to start doing better when it comes to product. It's Jamie Foxx. We back.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
Coming to the stage, y'all. Give it up for Jamie Foxx.
This time he's here.
Come on, get up out of your seat, y'all.
Come on,
Jamie Foxx in the house.
For the third time.
Now this state's very own.
You get better than that.
Johnny Mack already getting drunk.
Terrell, Texas, finest.
Yeah. Turn the mic up. Turn the mic up. Turn the mic up. Turn the mic up.
Give it up.
Oh, man, look at you. What's going on, Slim? What's going on, man? You look great.
But thank you.
What have you been doing?
You know what? I just been trying
Wait a minute, stop. Tony Terrence.
That's their name, Tony Terrence.
Tony
What
Terry.
have you been doing?
I'm just trying to find a job, trying to make $1 out of 15 cents.
I mean, seriously.
No,
you look
seriously.
Very
Well,
good,
thank you.
Now, are people aware of this?
Would that I look good?
That I know you look good, but I mean, are people aware that you've dropped some weight? You look very beautiful. This is crazy right now.
I think everybody here knows.
But you still maintain your thickness.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what?
Because sometimes people lose too much weight and then their head is too big.
Yeah,
St. Bernard syndrome.
That's St. Bernard. And
They look like how they had at National Geographic the elephant when not able to get food. They drop a lot of weight.
Like a young Al
You look
Roker.
very
I think
beautiful.
I'm gonna always be thick in the thighs, and I don't care how hard I try to work out. That's just gonna stay with me.
So did you release your secrets on how this is? I mean, I'm sure everybody would want to know how to do this. This is crazy.
Like I said, the last time I was on the show, I had the gastric bypass, but I used to weigh 340 pounds.
Wow.
How much?
Wow.
340.
340 pounds. You used to weigh 340 pounds too? And what did you got the gastric bypass too? You got the lap band. Now what is that? Is that like a little?
Basically, when they just
You got a lap dance?
put a rubber band around the bed.
Oh, what the hell is you talking about? You're talking about she got a lap dance and dropped 400 pounds. And I dropped my ass. Well, you look amazing. This is amazing. Jill? Hi. Oh, I mean, what's going on? Very beautiful. What's going on with it?
Just, hanging out. Oh, thank you.
She bought those.
No, I didn't.
Oh, wow. You didn't buy your teeth like I did. I bought my teeth. All of them.
He said all over.
Yeah. Anytime. When the last time you went and got molars?
Nigga, what y'all got in some bicuspids in this motherfucker? I need all my shit. I need some bicuspids.
I want to put them in the front.
When the last time you had some bicuspids? What have you been up to, Jill? This is crazy. This is hometown for you, too.
It is hometown for me. Am I glowing? I feel
You
like I have a
glowing.
Texas glow.
Yeah, are you pregnant?
I'm about to
No.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, you're saying the wrong shit.
Oh, no.
I thought the stick turned pink on you.
Not
Just trying to
again.
find out what's going on, man. Are we expecting?
No.
No, what's going on with it?
Just working and
Just-
stuff and
right.
writing like crazy.
Wow.
I'm doing a coffee table book I was talking to them earlier about.
Now, is it nudity in this book? Because that'll really get it sold.
No.
I don't want to see no, prom.
Oh, you don't want that? That was the cover. That was the cover.
I want to see the arts. No, just kidding. So what kind of coffee table book is it?
It's my poetry.
Oh, it's very nice.
Yeah, I've been writing for a long time.
Oh, it's the poetry. That's nice. Could we get a poem from you?
Please.
Poem music? Poem music?
That's a butterfly.
Wake up.
No.
Let's get a poem. Let's get a poem.
Oh, come on, Why don't you recite something for me? No.
I pop collars and holler at chicks with thick asses. I fuck with him, study him like a nerd with thick glasses.
It sounded good.
I'm with it. Go ahead. You gotta help me out. I started it. You started. I'm just going off the top of the dome. Come on, give me one. Give me the one.
Come on, Jill.
I lie naked in a bed of white roses, heart and mind open. I close my eyes and I breathe in an intoxicating breath. I open my eyes and I see love.
That don't sound good. No, you
Baby
gotta
oil
get
to
it.
the
That's
table.
not
Baby
hard.
oil to the table.
That's too sweet.
Clean insert to
Come
the.
on.
No, finish.
Start over from when you was lying naked in the bed. Start over, Jill.
Yeah,
start over. You lost it.
Just start over.
Start over
with the butt naked in the road.
White rose. Just say that 6 times. Please, just say that 6 times.
No, you go. You go.
I don't want to see him.
You go as a card.
No, okay, we're joking around, but give us one really good poem that'll set the book off, because we're going to go out and make sure that everybody picks up this book. Ladies and gentlemen, Jill.
Well, wait. No, like off the
Come on, Jill, just make up something.
She said, I've been writing poetry since
I was 6 years old, but I don't know any.
Off the top of my cranium, like, no. I was just kind of going off the cuff.
Do you have the book with you?
There once was a man from Nantucket.
It's on her BlackBerry.
There once was a man from Nantucket.
Hickory, dog. Go ahead, Jill. Come on.
Stop it.
Like, you can say
Claudia, how are you doing, Claudia? Let's talk about you.
We just want to get one poem.
Just one poem.
No, let's go to
There I lay in a pool of roses.
Like the black slave.
Like the black slave. I rise.
Hysterical.
What's her name?
Maya Angelou.
Maya Angelou, give you a poem.
She sure will.
So like Maya Angelou, the cough drop.
Maya Angelou give you a poem in a minute. Like the moon, like the stars, like the plague, I rise.
Does she rise in every poem?
Yes, she does.
She rise in every
She
poem?
rises in every poem.
Do another one. Do another one.
Oh,
Wait.
Oh, Fox got to get some way this talent.
Some agua.
Jill, you need to be prepared for this. You know,
Yeah, you've been doing poetry since you was 6 years old.
6 years old. You ain't got the green eggs and ham down packed.
You ain't got Jack and
people
Jill.
write poems, it's hard to recite.
Well, give us a
Hickory Dickory Dock.
Give us a backflip.
Hickory dickory dock.
Yeah.
My cock.
Yeah.
So called the.
First of all, this is satellite radio, folks, so don't come up in here with all the Christian faces.
You know you in Dallas. Say, Lord Jesus, I know
Y'all
he
drinking
talks so
holy
bad.
water and shit. This is satellite radio. Y'all know we in Texas. Oh, Lord Jesus.
Lord
Jamie, are you still like on that?
Jesus, God Almighty.
Yeah.
No poetry this evening.
Come on now.
But I ride.
Like Shadrach.
And a big go.
Come on. He's sold to go. We're going to pass the plate around right now. We need the building fund needs to be built.
Okay. Sing an A and B selection. Hallelujah. Riding around in your Mercedes.
Come on.
And your BMWs.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
With no time for the Lord.
Yeah.
I want to know.
What you want to know?
Somebody say amen.
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 There's the man.
What kind of car? He said he went to high school with you, Fox.
This one right here.
Oh, yeah, for sure, man. All
Sexy
these
top.
The dude with the chicken pox.
Right.
The nigga with that forgot his account.
The nigga with the bumblebee slacks on. That nigga got more, spots than Twister, nigga.
You know, y'all ain't shit.
Bumblebee nigga pants like a Twister boy.
Hey, y'all ain't gonna talk about my Terrell folks.
You know they got lotion for that.
Terrell represent right
The
there.
nigga with the cheetah skin.
It's called makeup.
Jamie, he had him for Tiger when he was younger.
The nigga with the open-toed hot pockets on.
Jamie, we have
We got your coach here, Fox.
we have Brady James from the Dallas Cowboys.
You got your
here.
coach over there, too, Fox.
And,
Coach
and
Randall.
Coach Randy's here.
From the
Coach
world
Randy.
champion
No.
Dallas Cowboys.
No.
Let's get it straight. Where my Cowboy fans at right now?
Where the
Stand
Cowboy
up.
fans at?
Where my Cowboy? That ain't loud
They all
enough.
got on Mavericks jerseys.
Even
What
the
up,
Cowboys
boy?
are
They
wearing
ain't had a
Mavericks jerseys.
championship in years, boy.
Yeah. Why they run you from the table, kid? Man, don't let these
They
niggas.
say he didn't play too good.
He's a
That's what
Raider
they
fan
said.
that ran him from the table.
Don't worry about these Oakland fans. They ain't won a championship.
that's not what happened.
They ain't run a
That's not
champ.
what
Oakland
happened.
ain't won a championship since they had leather helmets.
Hysterical.
Y'all didn't even have face masks when they had. That was back when they had like 4 teams.
Fox, we didn't,
What are you talking about?
we didn't run him off the table. My man asked a question.
What
He
he
said,
said?
how did it feel when you played Tampa Bay and Cadillac Williams ran you the fuck
Cadillac
over?
Williams.
He ran the nigga over.
Nigga, everybody that
He knocked the number off
it's
the nigga
football.
back.
You gonna get hit.
Talk about the rings. How many rings the Raiders got? Not the onion rings.
Nigga, first of all,
that's what
we
I'm
got
saying.
3 rings.
Y'all got a ring when it was only 4 teams, Johnny Mack.
Don't matter. When the
Jesus
last time y'all
Christ,
got a ring?
72?
When the last time y'all
83.
got a ring?
Last time you had a ring was when Michael Jackson was on tour, nigga. That's the truth. Michael Jackson was on tour on 83, 84. That was the last time y'all got a ring.
Shouts out to
Know
Bubbles.
your history. Shouts out to Bubbles.
Don't matter. We still got a ring. We still got a ring.
That's what I'm saying. But you got a
last
ring.
time y'all won a playoff game?
It don't make no difference. It don't make no difference.
86.
You know what we got.
Nigga, that's when they had Nintendo, nigga.
What? Ain't that about a bitch? Ain't that about a bitch? Y'all didn't even have face masks back. It wasn't even no black people in the league at that time.
Hysterical.
It wasn't even no black people in the league.
Our stance is called the black hole. What is y'all?
That exactly. You should
your
let your
fucking
fans
owner
play.
don't even know how to
You
measure.
should let your owner been dead for 20 years.
It's a personal fight right here.
Al Davis been dead for 20 years. He just up there like fucking Weekend at Bernie's and shit. That motherfucker's been dead for 20 years. That's why y'all can't get no players.
Right, we know how to measure,
Motherfucking
nigga.
Weekend at Bernie's and shit.
We ain't got a scoreboard 3 foot high, nigga.
It don't make no difference.
Nigga, how about
I mean,
that?
when you win and you got
Y'all
money,
didn't
that's what you
win.
do.
Y'all lost your home
we get
opener.
stadiums like that.
Y'all lost to Lincoln High, nigga.
Y'all play baseball on y'all football field, nigga.
What's wow.
Fuck is y'all talking about? Y'all got the
didn't know
San
you was gonna
Francisco
talk dirty.
Giants playing while y'all playing, nigga.
No, it's not.
When the last time you got to strike and kick the field goal at the same time? What is you talking about, man? We play football in Texas. Dallas Cowboy fans, stand up.
Make some noise.
You let this motherfucking light-skinned ass nigga come down here and talk this shit.
Stand up and show your skirts.
God damn
Put your
it.
skirts down.
Ain't that goddamn
Put your skirts
Faderette?
down.
Goddamn Faders?
Goddamn, ain't nobody gonna root for the Cowboys.
Goddamn Raiderettes?
South America's team.
Ain't that about it?
South America team.
When the last time you seen your fans tougher than your fucking players? Motherfucker got fans got spikes and shit.
Your goddamn owner.
That shit is
Your
motherfucking singing
goddamn
musical
owner's tougher than
theater.
your team, nigga.
Don't worry about it. My owner will buy your team.
Oh.
My owner will buy your team. What will your owner do? Weekend at Bernie's.
We'll sue you.
Weekend at Bernie's.
Our owner will sue you.
You know, Cowboy fans, stand up.
It ain't none. Look, it ain't none.
That's what the fuck I'm talking about, nigga. You can't
ain't
find
none.
a Raider fan, nigga.
Fucking Cowboys.
Closet, come out the closet, Raider fans.
Y'all in there with the lights on.
Ain't that about a bitch?
Gay ass Cowboys.
Nigga, name
Never.
them. Gay Cowboy.
Name them.
Name yours.
Name 'em. Who got more in the Hall of Fame, nigga? Who
It don't
got
make a difference.
Raiders?
Who got more rings?
What?
What? I didn't hear you. Who got more rings, nigga? Silence of the Lambs. So when you left that little podcast, what did you do? Poor little Raider fan. You feel if you can silence the Cowboys, all your troubles will be over.
I would never.
You can't deal with it. It was early January, and the Cowboys just were down for the second shot at Super Bowl in no New Orleans town. They came to play the Dolphins from down Miami way. The umpire blew the pistol, and the game was underway. The Dolphins took the kick, and they began to running, trying to make their way to the Dallas Cowboy goal. Made it 7 yards, and they had to punt to Dallas. Dallas started out going to win the Super Bowl, nigga.
And nobody in this motherfucker knew that song. Only one that knew that song was you.
You know why they don't know? Because I'm a
'Cause they all
true
got
Dallas
GEDs.
Cowboy fan.
Yeah.
Shouts out to Roger Staubach.
Shout out to Roger Staubach, Tony Dorsett. Y'all ain't never been that fly.
Nigga, y'all ain't never
Tony
gonna-
Dorsett,
When the- Well, we ain't
Michael
gonna-
Irvin, Emmett Smith.
Ken Stabler.
Trust. Speak up on it.
Cliff
what I'm
Brand.
talking about, Drew
Cliff
Otis
Brand.
Sistrunk.
Did you say Otis Sistrunk?
Lester Hayes.
Man, shit.
Marcus
That's
Allen,
back when they was
Bo
weighing
Jackson.
165 pounds.
Nigga, you hysterical.
That's back when the average weight was 100.
That nigga was in the Navy. That nigga was in a YMCA band, nigga.
Nigga, did you just name Bo Jackson who pulled... That nigga pulled his pussy muscle, nigga.
Bo Jackson.
Bo Jackson pulled his whole pussy muscle. Oh! All my ovaries.
And Marion Barber. And Marion Barber water broke on the field.
Don't
last
worry
week.
about it.
That nigga water
Bo
broke.
Jackson pulled his pussy muscle. That's all I
And Marion
remember.
Barber water broke
Bo
on goddamn
Jackson,
Sunday.
Bo Jackson
The
was
nigga
laying
had a
in
boy.
traction. That's all I know.
That
He
nigga
was
had a
in
boy.
traction. Bo Jackson.
Your quarterback ain't shit. How
Ain't
about
that-
that?
Don't worry about that. He
He
might
the one
not
with
be.
the-
We'll get another.
He lost his girlfriend.
It don't make a difference.
He lost his girlfriend.
He had one to lose.
Yeah.
Oh.
Just like the game he had to
Don't,
lose.
don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Look at your quarterback, Jamarcus
Well, look
Russell,
at the Lakers,
with the
nigga.
motherfucking childbearing hips.
Hysterical.
When the last time you seen a quarterback with childbearing hips? I was watching the game and got excited and grabbed a baby all looking at this motherfucker. I said, this nigga got ass.
Shout out to Johnson's and
It's Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than a crack in your ass.
Dallas Cowboys, stand up.
That ain't gonna stand
That's
up.
what I'm talking about. Play some music,
Stand up and
niggas.
block, nigga.
Shit.
Yo, y'all band don't even know each other.
Don't matter.
What about the goddamn girls in the cages, nigga? What kind of football team is that?
We have girls to have. We have that. Well, I mean, y'all don't even have cheerleaders, do you?
Shit, low self-esteem.
I don't remember seeing no cheerleader. Do the Raiderettes? Is it the Raiderettes?
That's right. Say the name
Ain't
again.
that about a bitch?
We ain't got them in cages. That's how ugly they are. Nigga, you got them in cages.
Wait a minute. You don't know about the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders? Come on, somebody.
He's talking about his
No, wait a minute. Wait, first of all,
They ain't been
Dallas
hosting the
Cowboy
love boat.
cheerleaders. I gotta take time out. Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders do a lot of things. They go over to Iraq. They do a lot of things. So please give it up for their humanitarian.
Yeah.
We do humanitarian things.
No, they don't.
Yes,
They
they
got,
What do radios do?
them motherfuckers got strippers. Them motherfuckers
How
go out
many
there
y'all don't
dance.
like strippers?
Look, all I'm saying is like this.
Why you stop, nigga?
I thought I saw somebody was about to come up in here and do some things to it. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he
What
look
else,
like he
Cat?
might still
Was
do
he a
some
bully in
things.
high school? Is that what
Talking about the Raiders.
Can
Ain't
we
that
get
about
security?
this? They pay all of the Raider cheerleaders in ones because they used to it. They don't know how to cash a check. They
Well,
get
I-
a gang of
We
ones.
know how to
Well, I
tackle.
heard the Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders only was getting $15 a game.
Bam.
Back then.
Bam.
Back
50 in
then,
the
love.
game.
Back then.
Oh, minimum wage bitches.
Hold on, let me get you in the ballpark. They did a movie about our cheerleaders.
Didn't nobody see it.
I never heard of that.
They did a
Nobody
movie.
saw it.
Dallas
Nobody
Cowboys,
saw it.
stand up
Hey,
right
keep
now.
your
Don't
eyes
you
on me.
sleep. They did a movie about the
Noise.
Dallas Cowboy cheerleaders.
It came out on beta.
It don't matter.
So real, nobody saw that
It
shit.
don't matter.
Niggas only in headrest, nigga. Across the
It don't matter. The only way you get the Raider cheerleaders to dance, they gotta play some booty shit.
Hey, we didn't come and talk about the Cowboys.
It don't make a
We
difference.
came to honor you and your
I like where the conversation is. I like it right where it is.
Hey, the Raiders play the Cowboys on Thanksgiving. What's happening?
Well, what that mean?
What's happening?
That
What you
means
want to do?
Jamarcus Russell gonna have to wear some bloomers with all that ass.
A little small wager, perhaps.
What you want to bet, Johnny
I want to
Mac?
bet that football that nigga just signed for you.
Yeah, you know what, Johnny Mac?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
You
a lot
can't
of
even
money
read.
right
Look
there,
at
boy.
this You couldn't even read.
I'm saying.
You
It
can't
ain't
even
make no
read it.
difference. You know what I can read though?
What can you read?
Cowboys.
I would love to see you guys make a bet and see what happens.
Let's do the bet.
It don't make no
Let's make
difference,
it
man.
interesting. Let's
Look,
make it interesting.
nigga.
Yeah, let's make it-
when
let's
you-
make it interesting.
Who's your running back?
Who's your running back?
Who's your running back right now? Come on, man. You just
The
seen
nigga with the
McFadden.
torn
Come
testicle
on,
muscle?
nigga. You just seen Barbara, man. You don't
The
see
nigga that
these
just
niggas
got
get
hurt,
down,
the nigga
man.
running down the field.
Who is
got
your
hurt,
running back,
Speedy.
Johnny Mac?
The nigga ran
Johnny
down the
Mac.
field, slapping some
Johnny
afterbirth
Mac.
and fell to the ground. This nigga.
That joke didn't work. Look. Swing and a miss on everybody
Hey,
social.
I don't score every
Who's
time
your
I-
running back right now?
McFadden, nigga. McFadden.
McFaggot.
Thank you so much. Thank you. McFadden.
McFaggot.
Who's y'all running back? What? He can't even name him. What's his name? What's his name? The nigga that got hurt? You got a running back named Felix? You got a running back named
Have you seen
Felix?
it? What's that mean?
How tough is that name?
You got a quarterback named Jamarcus.
You got a quarterback named Homo.
No, it's Romo.
It's Homo.
That's what you hear. You got your gay ears on right now. They got a gay hearing aid on.
You get a whole lot
They got
of
a gay hearing
Hi,
on.
I'm Romo.
His name is Michael Dick. Hi, Michael Dick. On the phone
Hall of
right
Famer.
now,
That's what
who is
we
a
call it.
Hall of Famer,
Hall.
not a faker. Ladies and gentlemen, Dallas, Texas, 214-817
972
972-469 Michael Irvin.
Hey, what's up, man?
What's up, baby?
Hey,
Mike, how you feeling, man? It's Jay Foxx.
Hey, what's up, Jamie, man? How are you, buddy?
I'm chilling,
How's
man.
everything,
Listen,
man?
I just wanted to just first of all say congratulations. I haven't seen you until you were inducted into the Hall of Fame.
That's right.
And the reason that is so significant because we know what you've gone through, we know your battles, we know your struggles, we've known your triumphs, and you've come out on the other side of everything fantastic. It was a wonderful speech, and we just want to ask you one question. How does it feel to have another feather like that in your cap?
Man, I'm going to tell you something. It is something, though, Jamie, and it's a blessing. And I keep telling everybody keeps saying, oh, what a great speech, what a great speech. And I get guys saying, Michael, man, I want to
to have a speech like that. I said, well, you got to have some troubles like that, too, to have a speech like that. So maybe you don't really want to do that. But it's a blessing, man, to get over all of that and the people see past some of the struggles that I've had and, you know, and vote me into the Hall of Fame. I mean, that's a big accomplishment for me and a big honor, and I appreciated it.
Michael, let me ask you this. There's been a little bit of controversy here in the
Cowboys, Jamie. I know you're a big Cowboys fan. I'm hot at the Cowboys for losing that game last week. You do know that. Oh,
what's that again?
I know you're a big Cowboys fan too, and you know I'm hot at the Cowboys for losing that game again.
Yeah, I was very disappointed, Michael. But let me ask you this: there's a lot of controversy right now as far as what Tony Dorsett said about Tony Romo. How do you weigh in on that?
Well, let me tell you something, man. First of all, Tony hasn't played. Usually you give a young guy 4 years before he really gets to understand this league. Eli Manning in his fourth year won a Super Bowl with the New York Giants, and everybody was ready to get rid of Eli. They were ready to get rid of Eli. Now, Tony, and I feel sorry for Tony in this sense, he's writing his legacy. He's writing his own history, and as up to this point, some of the things he hasn't written well. You know, you lose the last game in Texas Stadium, you lose the first game and going into the new stadium. They haven't won a playoff game, and he'll be remembered for bobbling that snap against Seattle. It's not that he can't play quarterback, because I think he's a good quarterback. It's just in some of these big games and these big moments, he has to start coming out victorious, or people are going to be barking like they're barking right now.
Wow. That is so let me ask you this, because I know where I stand. I mean, when I hear people like yourself, and I hear people like Tony Dorsett, and I hear people like Emmitt Smith and Troy Aikman, even guys who have been truly tested in the gridiron every single week and have come out victorious. We have to, don't you think we have to listen to what you're saying and really try to implement that as far as what the Dallas Cowboys strategy and as far as what we're trying to do as a new team?
Yeah, the Cowboys need to, and people get on it, come on, oh man, that's them old guys talking again. All of those old guys that are talking, they have what you call jewelry, bling. Wow.
Speak on it.
You know
Speak on it.
That's what I'm talking about. People ask me, Michael, I don't even. They said, Michael, why don't you wear your Super Bowl rings? I said, when you win one, you have to wear them. But when you have three, they know you have them. I don't even wear them. They're home somewhere because you know I have them. And every time I speak to what it will take to get these guys to a Super Bowl, and that's the bottom line. I have no malice. I love the Dallas Cowboys. I'm a huge fan, but it's all about getting them to a Super Bowl, and how do we make this right? You killed leaving Texas Stadium. You already killed coming into the new stadium. How do you make it right? The only way to make it right is to go and win some Super Bowls.
Michael Irvin, listen, we have another question for you. Thank you. That was absolutely incredible. I'm overjoyed. Go ahead.
Hey, Michael, this is Nanette Lee. How you doing?
Hey, Nanette, what's up?
What's up, Daddy?
How are you doing? Oh,
I'm good. You know, I want to talk about something that's a little bit more. I want to talk about something that's a little bit more important, Michael. Besides this Cowboy game, we need to talk about Dancing with the Stars.
Yeah, Mike. Twinkle Toes Irvin.
You know I've been checking you out, don't you? And I do like them tight breeches on you. You know I like that. But what I think
Mike, holler at me about them drawers you got on. We got to get you some new pants, man.
Riches.
Anytime the pants are sucking your dick, we got to get you something.
And check this out. I noticed.
Anytime your pants are sucking your penis, every time you dancing, you hear that. We can't have that, Mike.
I hear that a lot. But what I was going to tell you is I'm going to give you a little advice. You know, I know they've been kind of scoring you a little low a little bit. I think next week you're going to have to get up there and do the stinky leg on them.
There it is.
That's what you're going to have to do. Do the stinky leg.
I got to bring him to the hood. I can't just be trying this ballroom stuff. I'm telling you, man. I told Juan Sapp the other day. I text Juan. I said, hey, Juan, they got a piece of me, man. I could never get back. He said, talk English. He said, what are you talking about? I said, man, them folks called me up there and just undressed me in front of the world like that. They took a piece of my manhood that I could never get back.
Shit.
That's what they did. Because that's what they did. So, I don't know, man. I'm in here. I'm trying to put 10, 12 hours in on this little quick step I got to do next week and try.
Yeah, because they got your goodies balled up, Mike. They got your goodies balled up.
You need to get you some old school Carl Kanai, nigga.
Hey,
some Carl Kanai jeans, a little bag in it. You know what I'm saying? Let your balls bang a little bit. You know what I'm saying? And once you get that, my dude, that's when you're gonna win that thing. I'm telling you.
Michael,
come up in there with some overalls on.
Yeah.
Michael Irvin, this is Claudia. How you doing?
How are you, Claudia?
I'm good. Hey, a lot of people on that show get injured, and I wanted to ask you how difficult it's been for you on the show.
Well, you know what? I'm used to working out and all of that and everything and working hard. Now, it is time-consuming, and everything's backwards. Instead of walking heel to toe like most people walk, you have to try to do things toe to heel, all of that stuff. They did everything backwards. It reminds me of lawyers. Lawyers, you can't read. You don't know what the lawyers... The writing of lawyers is only for lawyers to understand. This stuff is only for dancers to understand. They know we're going to make fools of ourselves. That's why it's a big show.
Michael, take it to the hood. Take it to the hood. Do the stanky leg,
that's what I'm talking
old school
about.
butterfly, the cabbage packs, the running man,
the rooftop,
the
pop block, the jerk block on
when you do the wop. When you do the wop, that's when you're going to win that thing. I'm telling you. When you prep, it's on.
The brothers will say, wow, that's great, but the white folks will say, what is he doing? We know.
Don't worry about the white folks, boy. We got a black president. Don't worry about that.
If there's any indication that America is not the most incredible country in the world, and yes, we can, Michael. Yes, we can.
Get you out of those tight pants.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Michael Irvin on the phone giving us nothing but knowledge. We're having a great time. It's Jamie Foxx, Foxhole Radio. What's cracking?
Other than the crack of your ass.
In the house, we got
Jill Marie Jones.
In the house, we got
Nanette Lee.
In the house, we got
Claudia Jordan.
In the house, we got
TDP.
In the house, we got
Yo, it's your boy Speedy.
In the house, we got
OG Poetess.
Smoke weed every day.
In the house, we got
James Singleton.
Play for the Dallas Mavericks.
All right.
On PlayStation.
And in the house, we got the man who was interrupted by Kanye West when he was hitting his babe. Kanye said, drink some of this Hennessy. I'm talking about none other than first name Johnny, last name Mack, middle name motherfucking. When you see him out, you say, there goes Johnny motherfucking Mack.
On behalf of Jamie Foxx and the Foxhole, we want to wish you a happy holiday season. We welcome you to check out some of our great moments from the Jamie Foxx Show. Enjoy the holidays and keep listening to the Foxhole, Sirius 106, XM 149.
And right now we have the main man, 10 grand.
Mic is this?
Thank you, Johnny Mack. You talking about me?
No, I said the main man.
Oh, my bad.
Not the number one fan.
It's a field trip, Mike.
Can we get these a field trip?
No, these are Mr. Microphone Mike. Hey, look at me back to pick you up later.
Nigga, put your radio station on 88.1 AM. Hysterical.
You're listening to 830 live.
This is
Yo,
crazy.
it's Jamie Foxx. What up, Fox?
Yo, I am saddened. My heart is heavy. But I got a huge dose on the internet of my man, the most incredible performer,
yes, sir,
in the world
of all time.
Of all
the
times.
greatest ever do it.
I went on the internet. I put on a glove last night, and I raised my pants up a few inches so my white socks would hang out.
And the penny loafers.
And I grabbed me some penny loafers and put quarters in them. And I just had a Michael Jackson night.
That's right.
Listen, let me get focused right now for all of the people out there in the media that's being, to me, I think, just not responsible enough. I want to say this. You know what? I'm glad that Michael Jackson is gone. You know why?
Why?
Because now Michael Jackson gets a chance to rest.
Speak on it.
He gets a chance to get away from the turmoil and the people that were gnawing at his flesh for years.
Right.
And I'm glad that he's not here to hear all the craziness that I've been hearing on some of the news reports. And
I block all that out.
And you know what? I want to celebrate this man's music.
Right.
This man, in 1983, my curl was freshly done.
It was different.
I had a Melvin Riley.
Ready for the world
for the real curl wearers, they understand when I say the Melvin motherfucking Riley.
Right.
Wow.
I had my moonwalking boots back in the day, the little shoe boots.
The jacket with the zippers.
Wait a minute, let me finish. It's a summertime concert. I got the shoe boots. My grandmother didn't have enough money for the leather ones, so I had the cloth with the Velcro, the cloth with the Velcro, which was tough walking through crowds because the nigga could take your whole shoe off by accident.
Step on the back of your heel.
Step on the back of your heel, nigga, your whole shoe come off, and the next thing you know, nigga, you're the nigga from Kung Fu.
I like your karate shoes.
Nigga, got some crayons. So I got my shirt, I got my mesh. Follow me now.
Nigga, you say mesh?
I got the mesh shirt.
Tuna catcher?
Hold on, tuna catcher. I got the mesh fishnet, half tank top, half gay.
One nipple hanging out.
One nipple, my Prop 8 wear. I got on my Prop 8 wear as I enter Texas Stadium.
Wow. Texas Stadium?
As I enter Texas Stadium.
One Cosmo away from.
A Cosmo away from being
a
homosexual.
Hi, guys.
Hey, you know, I'm very comfortable with my lifestyle.
So you say.
I could be in
Just the outfit had you insecure.
Yeah, the outfit had me a little on the edge there. Me and Andre Crouch. Anyway.
Hysterical.
That's just an old reference for you. That's just an old reference for you.
Yeah.
Lord Jesus.
Hallelujah.
So as I enter Texas Stadium and I look around, there are white people. There are black people, Asian people, every walk of life, 8 to 80. As I walk up, and at this time for the Victory Tour, this is the Michael Jackson Victory Tour where he had his brothers.
Right.
Where you had to send your money off to see if you could even get tickets.
Right.
What? You had to send your money. You couldn't buy tickets.
No, you didn't get them at the door.
You didn't get them at the door.
You
had to send out and qualify to get the tickets. Seriously.
Yeah.
At that time, you take pictures and send your picture in. And that was the one-step camera where we took the one-step camera picture, and everybody looked sad, like, please, give us a We were fortunate enough to get tickets that were on the 11th row.
Damn. Wow.
Now, these are prime time seats. As we're sitting there, I'm saying to myself, I'm coming to see the Jackson 5.
Right.
And I look up and I see people running, and I'm thinking, damn, Mike in the audience. It was people impersonating Mike. People were dancing like Mike in the stands before Mike came out.
Right.
After the juggler, which I still don't understand. Mike, maybe one day you'll shed some light on that. Come to me in a dream, Mike, and explain to me what the fucking juggler was all about.
They didn't introduce him or nothing. He just came out.
Hurry.
And that wasn't Emmanuel Lewis.
Now, here's the thing. And Emmanuel Lewis was there, however. But here's the thing. The stage was 3 stories high.
Yep.
Of speakers alone.
Yep.
Yes, it was.
Huge production.
Yep.
As I say again, every walk of life. Texas Stadium. They come out to Excalibur, Sword in the Stone. Randy Jackson, who was always my favorite for some reason.
I love
was
Randy.
Really my favorite because he was young and in the bongos and everything like that.
Yeah.
And Randy Jackson, let me finish my story, Johnny Mack, and then you could jump in and do whatever bad joke you want to do.
I was going to say Marlon took his spot.
No. So what happens is Randy pulls the sword out of the stone. He had, listen, let me tell you something about some production, you little young motherfuckers. He had prehistoric animals on the stage.
Johnny Mack?
I don't know how he got it, but they took the sword out of the stone. Randy killed one of the animals. The stage blew up, and he said, I don't know what he said, whatever it was, and all of a sudden it was an explosion, and I thought I was on fire because we was that close to the stage. And as I gathered my little nigger mind,
your little what?
Because my little nigger mind had been blown. I said, I ain't never seen no shit like this.
I ain't never seen it.
Man, my little nigger mind was blown. And when I finally adjusted my eyes, I looked up and I saw security guards coming to the front of the of where we were sitting. Security guards doing stretches and getting ready for something as if they were going to battle. I'm thinking, is it on? Because I need to know who's with me, who ain't with me. And I didn't understand that. And as I watched, all of a sudden, a huge explosion, a huge roar, and then people just looked up and we saw Michael Jackson and his brothers on the top of these stairs.
Wow.
The wind machine was in full effect. Because there wasn't no wind in the damn Texas Stadium.
Right.
But for some reason, these niggas are like, it was a tornado.
Tornado?
A tornado.
Tostada was in there.
And when I tell you it was the most incredible, it's like I was looking at Roman gods. And all of a sudden it came down. One step. 2 steps. 3 steps. And when that motherfucking Michael Jackson got to that last goddamn step, nigga, it was mayhem and motherfucker. I started crying and peeing, and a little bit of boo-boo was left in my stool.
All while you was clapping.
And he said, you know how in concert the band plays a little faster.
Right, yeah. You with him.
He spun 5 times.
Bam.
Stopped on the dime and said, ah! And when I looked up, niggas was fainting. Passing the fuck. Big nigga, Michael! Michael! And it was country
Right,
Michael! Falling on their ass. Now I understood why the security guards.
Because they was catching niggas.
Because they was catching grown niggas.
Did you say a little boo-boo came out?
A little bit of
Put that on
boo-boo.
Twitter real quick.
A little bit of boo-boo in my
shot of
stool.
corn. Just a little shot of corn.
Let me get focused right now.
Please
a little
do.
bit of boo-boo in my stool. And then big niggas, white men that have brought their whole families, passed the fuck out. They passed, the fucking security guard passed these niggas over the crowd like a joint and packed 90 niggas in a paramedic van, gave them some oxygen, and they missed half the fucking concert.
So they paid all that money to go to the hospital.
When I say, can I say this word? When I say it was Skrilla you had to come up with to get these motherfucking tickets, nigga.
In the
$85, nigga, for a ticket in the 80s? Back then?
And a Jerry curl?
Now here's the thing, Speedy. I get hoarse in the first set. The first 2-3 songs. I can't believe it's going.
You sound like a third base coach.
I sound like fucking Stan Van Gundy. I can't believe what's going on right now. Michael Jackson is on stage. It's incredible. I have hot sauce in my stool right now. I need somebody to give me a lozenge. I'm losing my voice.
Wow.
Michael Jackson came out on stage, and let me tell you something. The best entertainer of all time.
Yes.
All of you people out there saying Mike was great for his era, he was great in his own right. Michael Jackson was the best entertainer in the whole world.
Yes.
I saw it with my own eyes. Ain't none of y'all doing it. He's so much better than me and everybody else that's at this damn award show.
We're having an award show.
It's fucking ridiculous. Listen, he came out, he did Starting Something. He went across the stage, Johnny Mack. Let me explain something this to you. When he went to the other stage, we on the other side were going, when is he going to come back on this side? When is he going to come back on this side?
Jamie,
so he's on that side, and then when he came back, he's coming. Oh my God, I can't.
And then you fainted.
And then people faint. It was just bushels of motherfuckers faint.
They stacked him up in the back.
Then all of a sudden, let me paint the picture for you. All of a sudden, for no apparent reason, this nigga just disappeared.
Wow. Yep. Oh yeah.
Just a fucking puff of smoke. Yep. No more Michael. Yep. And when he left, women were crying. Oh my God, where did he go?
That was me.
No, listen. As if. For one, he had a whole other half a show to do. I'm looking at somebody's watch. I didn't have a watch this time. But it's a whole lot more show. But and people were like, oh my God, where is he? I don't know what to do. What are we gonna do, Mike? Michael, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone, it's gone. Right? All of a sudden you hear. And all of a sudden the back of the stadium starts screaming.
Right. The back of the stadium?
The back of the stadium, because as I look back, this talented motherfucker.
Say it again.
Had morphed.
Is in a fucking bird cage. On a crane.
Pelican brief.
Over the whole fucking stadium. And man, let me explain something to you.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Let me explain something. It's not even about that. It was about, here's a guy that's saying, I'm going the extra mile to create magic for you. Yeah. He got out of the bird cage, and when he got on the stage, it was absolutely amazing. And then at one point he said, stop the whole thing, and he went, Ben,
you really crying now.
Of us need to look no more. We have found what we were looking for. Wait, guys, wait.
Wow.
Wait. He said, wait. We've been singing this song now for too many years.
Yeah.
It's time for a change. He went into human nature, nigga.
Oh, you had that.
This nigga went into human nature, nigga, and I gave birth.
To yourself.
It's Jamie Foxx. You know what? It's Michael Jackson Radio 106.
There you go.
XM 149. We have officially changed our name for today and for the rest of the week.
Yes, sir.
To Michael Jackson Radio. Right now, I need to get working day and night. I want working day and night because that's what he did for us.
Yes, sir.
He sacrificed his whole life for 50 years so we could live through him and his music. That's what Michael Jackson did. That's what he does. And that's what I need to hear. I need to hear working day and night.
And we are broadcasting all the way live from BET on Sirius 106 XM 149.
8772-106-106 the number to call in. Let us know how you feel about Mike. It's off the chain. Give us your story if you ever met him.
Hit me on the Twitter. We got Twitters coming in. Jamie, they said, I remember seeing an old picture of Jamie with the curl. Looked like you could have been in one of these Dancing Thugs Beat It videos.
Yes. That's me.
Dancing Thugs Beat It video.